Everybody.
Well, you know
Not
how to
in the
fix
picture.
that.
Well,
All right, everybody, we're live on the video.
live on the
Hey,
video.
everybody, it's just for fun in the morning.
It's a Monday morning.
It's a manic Monday.
So, yeah, anyways, Doc is getting abused by us this morning. We're like, we're like wide open, and she's still the newbie.
Yeah.
She's like, I need a shirt.
Oh,
Yeah, you're still on your probation period.
well,
I bet it's the first time in your life you've even been able to have your name and the word probation in the same sentence.
I know.
No.
Yeah,
No.
probation, me. Yeah, usually those two don't go together.
I know.
I don't believe that at all. I'm sorry.
Listen, the only time
I
that
know
she
her.
has had handcuffs, it's been in an acting situation.
No, she's been arrested.
Whoosh. Yes, I've been bad. Whoosh.
You've been arrested. I know you've been arrested. She has a
Where's
side.
my Catholic schoolgirl outfit?
She's got a side that I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. but-
I have been arrested before twice.
Thank you.
Yeah, twice.
What the hell was you doing? Selling Girl Scout cookies without a permit?
Yeah.
I know what it was.
Doc,
Mike was trying to abduct you as you were dressed up as a Girl Scout,
No,
and you inflicted
no.
bodily harm on
No.
him.
Let me tell you something. If I tried to abduct her, she'd go. We're like this.
We're
man.
like this. We're connected.
Yeah, we're like this.
Y'all are, you know what then?
There's no.
You need to go to a doctor and go see a psychiatrist because if you two are connected on a weird level like that,
Yeah,
there's something wrong with you.
It's called
Well, I do have a doctor's
telepathic
appointment this
ability.
morning at 8:30.
That's right. That's right.
It's called what there, Twilight?
Lesbian telepathic ability.
Oh yes, that so exists. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but let me just inform you of one small, minute detail. If this, I'm just going to say feller because the other F word was fixed.
Feller.
The F-er was fixed to come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
If this feller had lesbian telepathic powers, he would know what women want and he wouldn't be single.
That's
No.
not true.
No,
You
they
just
are-
let me go
see,
with
they,
it.
They
Oh,
know.
okay.
They know. I'm single by choice.
Single by choice, not circumstance.
Yeah.
That's actually a song by
Or
Bodine.
circumcised.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I am circumcised. Y'all want to see?
No.
No,
Yeah, no, we're good.
absolutely not.
We're so good.
I'm just trying to be polite.
With all that
I know.
damn skin down there, it'd look like an elephant getting shoved through a cat door. No, no.
Did y'all see that picture I
No.
posted with the guy with the green bathing suit on this weekend?
No, but why do I feel worried to go look?
You didn't see the guy
Dude,
with
it's been busy.
Oh my God.
Okay, so speaking of weekend, what a great segue to talk about my weekend.
It's Doc in the box.
Yes, because it's always about you.
You know
Wow.
what?
Ooh.
It's all me all the time. So this weekend, I got to attend the grand reopening of Shirley's Cutie Cakes right here.
Woo, Shirley's.
What you got in the box, Doc?
Cutie Cakes. Well, usually in the box would be my.
Mike's the only one that caught that.
Usually they would be my $2 Tuesday cupcakes from Shirley's Cutie Cakes over in the Big Lots Shopping Plaza in Conyers, Georgia.
How have I never seen this place?
Are you serious?
Or why have I never seen this place?
You've never seen? Oh my. Okay, so
If you're standing in front of Big Lots, point me in a direction.
it's right beside the recruiting station and everything.
So it's all to the left.
It's
then.
off to the left.
Okay.
They just moved over there from being next to the meat market, and I love the meat market in Conyers.
So are they
Georgia.
upstairs or downstairs?
They're downstairs.
Yeah.
We're actually going to take over their shop and do a live ladies' night there.
Huh.
Did you see her video?
No, I didn't go through. Man, I'm telling you,
Wow.
Saturday was a day for me. Doc showed up long enough for me to kick her out, and then I closed my eyes.
So
My head, I was pounding. I had such a horrible headache.
support the team. Support the team.
See?
No, I saw video of her sitting outside of some front door, and it says the name of the company. I just
What's the name of the company?
Unfortunately, I did not open the video.
What's the name of the
It was
company?
Cutie pie something or another. Y'all, I've not had any friggin' sleep.
Look, it was
Pie
Shirley's
something or other.
Cutie-
Why are you rubbing your boobs?
Because I'm sure.
How do you rub your boobs and think I'm going to read the shirt?
I'm trying to show you the
People-
logo.
People need to watch the video. She's rubbing her boobs, telling me to read the shirt.
The squirrel.
That shirt could say vote for Obama, and I wouldn't even have noticed.
I'm trying to show you the logo.
And she's just short enough that when she leans on the table, her boobs are on the table now.
She can put her drink on her boobs.
Oh my God.
Or in the middle.
Now
of
I
like a
see why your
couple-
wife's with you. You've been hiding those things the whole time.
Oh my God, they've been strapped down.
I believe they're called Tiggle.
Set
babies.
the puppies
Tickle bit.
loose. Free the puppies.
Tiggle bitties.
I can't believe you did that. Read the shirt.
I was trying to show you the logo, though.
Yes, it, like-
The way her hands, one was moving clockwise and one was counterclockwise. All I could think is the other dude wax on, wax off.
You know what I was thinking of? I
But
was trying to
listen,
rub
if
my
they're-
belly
Yo,
and pat my
focus. Need
head.
a more focus.
Look, if there would have been more
Can you do
waxing on and waxing off, there might have been him over here whacking off.
No, I did
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I did that before I came to work.
Oh.
I need 2 pickets to Pittsburgh, please.
I've never heard that one.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Look at her wiping tears out of her eyes. Say that one again, Twilight.
Today's phrase of the day.
I said I need 2 pickets to Pittsburgh, please.
That is so stupid, but yet so funny.
Phrase of the day.
Okay. Anyway, back to my weekend.
Yes, let's get off the chest subject.
Let's
Yeah.
Get off my breast, please. Get off my
Yeah.
breast.
Okay. Hold
Well,
on.
they're the breast in the room.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call in air support.
I can't believe you never do hand gestures because you can't expect us to take anything serious. And when you go home and watch this, you're going to go, oh my God, I did just what they said. Because, I mean, you were like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my God. If all I can vision next is you and 2 ice cubes, I don't know.
Oh, Scotty, that's gross.
When you go watch the
Oh,
video.
wait. You said 2 ice cubes, and you said that's gross. You know what he was talking about. Because nothing was said there. He just said 2 ice cubes, and when you went, oh, Scotty, that's gross. So you done the ice cube.
Yeah, I know the ice cube trick.
Yeah. Okay.
All lesbians know the ice cube
Oh,
trick.
that's not a lesbian thing. I do it.
Well, we also do you know about the mints?
Do you know about the
What
tub?
show are we on?
I
Informing the news that all people need to know.
Okay, back to my weekend.
No, I
So-
thought we were back to your breast.
Hey,
Back to my
What?
weekend. Look, I'm trying to do my weekend
you
recap.
have- Did you have your breast with you this weekend?
I always take my breast with me.
she tried her best. I mean, her best.
You just
Okay,
said
so can
someone-
we get back to my weekend, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
So on Saturday night, after spending the afternoon at Shirley's Cutie Cakes, I did another Just for Fun radio appearance at the Julie Osborne Comedy Show at my sister's room. And Julie Osborne is like an incredible female comic. And she is the longest running lesbian female comic who has her own comedy show.
Aren't all lesbians athletic?
Comedy show, honey.
No, you said longest running.
Longest running comedy
I know.
show.
I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I won't
okay.
be funny anymore.
You won't be funny.
I
anymore,
promise.
but you're hilarious. You're hilarious at 2:30 in the morning when you respond to my text. So shout out to Julie Osborne, JOE Entertainment,
Where was that?
at my sister's room, which is the oldest lesbian bar in Atlanta.
That's why I didn't know where it was.
Well, everybody needs to go to my sister's room
My
because they're
sister's room.
my sister's room. They're moving to Midtown, and my friends Jamie and Jen Chase Daniels. Jen was actually a drag king for a long time, and I used to watch her perform as a drag king. And so now they're moving their bar, and they have like 12 beers on tap, and they
Wow.
have Blue Moon.
I
I love beer.
do you have to be a lesbian to go there?
No, you don't. We love our straight allies.
Okay. I was gonna wonder if they check you on the way in or something.
You can. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You can come in with me. You can come
Okay,
in with
good
me. Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Because I want you guys to take me to that Shakespearean thing too.
Okay.
the Shakespeare
Yeah,
Tavern,
the Shakespeare's
Yes.
Tavern.
Yes.
Yeah,
right across from Emory.
Emory.
Embry.
Then we're going to go to the Monster
Embryo.
Jam.
Really, a couple of years
Someday.
ago, my brother and I, he's still married, but when we were married and all, one weekend we went to the Monster Truck Show. The next weekend we were at the Fox. So we went from guys that did their best to wear overalls and shower to the beautiful women of Atlanta at the Fox, and it was so funny because we were waiting for our wives to come out of the bathroom and all these beautiful women are passing us. And I looked at him and he goes, man, big difference, huh? And I go, yeah, they smell a lot better here than they do. Because all the girls at the Monster Truck are like, give me 2 beers, one to drink, one to pour on my head, But hey, that's Atlanta.
See,
That is Atlanta.
that's the Atlanta I love.
Atlanta.
So, what did you do this weekend, Mike?
My family is in Myrtle Beach, And being that we have 3 dogs and they're spoiled rotten. Basically, my son and I have been babysitting dogs all weekend.
Oh,
We left them alone for 2-3 hours when we went to church yesterday. Came back and of course they destroyed the place. They have separation anxiety, and he's home with them right now. That's how bad it is.
so y'all don't put them in crates or anything?
Well, one's a German Shepherd that's 482,000 years old, and a crate would probably be his last resting place. Then my pit bull, she's about 85 pounds. She's an absolute doll. She's a sweetheart, but big time separation anxiety. She will chew out of a crate.
Okay.
And then the other, I'm embarrassed to say, is a miniature Dachshund named Daisy. And man, she just whines and cries, and I'm a sucker. Yeah, I'm a sucker. So you have to, we all have children. We
have Tyler.
Or we have Tyler.
He's the just for fun baby.
Yeah.
He
And
for
you
fun,
have
baby.
to, you have to child-proof a house.
Yes.
You have to dog-proof ours.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So they'll get into whatever they can. They're mischievous. So yeah, other than church, stayed out of the heat. It was too hot. I don't do hot well.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
I was working on the patio.
Probably were.
Oh, that's right. You worked this weekend where are we at again?
Top Dog Tavern.
Top Dog
Top
Tavern.
Off of 316 in Bethlehem, Georgia.
Bethlehem. A little town of Bethlehem.
Mhm.
And Scotty went somewhere and got wet pants.
Yeah, Scotty.
Because it was all over Facebook.
The correct
I was at
scientific
Cycle
term,
World in Athens.
What's it called?
the correct scientific term is swamp ace.
Swamp ace.
It's that the way they word it is it's that undescribable wet feeling.
And it gets a little mucky.
But
down
I
there.
didn't even know. Like my butt hurt so bad from just usually when you ride and you stop at stop signs or red lights, you get to put your feet down, you stand up, you stretch for a minute. We took that straight trip down 78. That 97-degree weather, your clothes are just so nasty, damp. Even though you're riding, everything dries pretty fast, but you just have that yuck feeling, that sweat yuck feeling. And man, it didn't matter how many times I stood up at the red light. My ass was just ugh. I was ready to get off that motorcycle. And then here I wore regular blue jeans that were a little faded, right? My friend Toby wore his black vest and black jeans and did not take the vest off the whole day. And I'm like, it's 97 degrees. There's no way. When the bike stops, my vest comes off and goes in the saddlebag. There's no way I'm wearing my vest. And that last stint, we were coming down Georgia 20. We were right there at the hospital in front of the big green P, and we was fixing to turn left. And he looks at me and he says, "Hey, man, these pants feel like they weigh 100 pounds." And I was like, and the bad thing is they're black. So as you're sitting there complaining about them, they're still cooking because of the sun. I mean,
Was that a racial comment?
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
They're still black.
Did you see that? Did you see how I snuck that right in there?
They're still black and they're over there cooking.
Did you find a fence in that, Doc?
No, I didn't. Find
Okay,
the
you
fence.
white supremacist bigot.
Wow.
I am
So
not
hey,
a
how about
supremacist.
how about the video? How about the video? I have had more people talk about, especially Saturday. I had so many people that was like, "Man, we seen you on the news. Man, have you got the speeders handled? Have you this? Have you that?" And the video of y'all at the Chinese restaurant.
Oh my God.
Every one of
They
them.
love that.
Every one of
Yeah.
them said.
Isn't that sad?
I had someone at the bar say something.
I had people go, "Can you say it again?" I said, "Yep. If the Ku Klux Klan's gonna adopt a highway, would they take offense to me riding up going, 'Hey, don't forget to get the white trash'?" There was so many freaking people dying about that. They're like, "That is crazy."
that and my wallet phone thing.
The wallet.
Yeah.
The wallet, yeah.
But then I had people ask, "So you got all these haters about the speeders?" Yes. "You got all these haters about the food, about, feeding the poor?" Yeah. "Have you had any phone calls from the Klan yet?" And I went, "No."
Oh, I hope we do.
I do too.
I mean, who's stupid enough to call me on that?
The Klan.
The
The
Klan.
Klan.
No, they're not that stupid.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they
They're
are.
not that stupid.
You think
They want to adopt a highway.
They're not that stupid.
They want to. They want
They're
to.
not that stupid.
But you know what? It died off. They got turned down. I'm sure they'll probably do
Face
some
down.
stupid repeal, but it's shot down. You know, now you know what the big thing was people with the Confederate flag thing. There was a bunch of
Can I make a joke about that?
festivals, and now there's one.
Can I
video
make a
that's-
joke? And I want everybody to take offense to this.
Well, of course, I'm going to take offense.
Of course, you're going to offend everybody. I
Okay.
mean, that's what we do on Monday mornings. We just offend people.
So y'all just pause and go with this for a
Did
second.
we hit the Muslims yet?
So I grew up on Glenwood, Memorial Drive, Covenant Highway. We were all up and down Covenant Highway, Memorial Drive, West Chapel, Glenwood.
That's where we live.
We
man.
didn't see black and white. I mean, we only did on the TV because we still watched Little Beaver, you know. But
watched
that
Little Beaver on TV.
Shh, I was sneaking that one in there. Leave it to Beaver, but I wanted to say leave it. Never mind.
he watched the Little Beaver.
He watched
I
Little
was
Beaver.
to be Ron Jeremy, y'all. God. So,
Perv.
anywho's, so we didn't see black and white. So the first time when I first started doing electrical work, I was a helper, and I worked with a Jewish electrician,
Is that
which
your
was
official title?
I'm muting you, which was all by itself. A Jewish electrician back then was just its own joke. So we're driving through what was called Skid Row, and Mike might remember this. Do you remember when you used to have to go into the tag office in Decatur?
Yeah,
And it was the big
absolutely.
white building,
Yes,
and
yes,
behind the white building was the football field
Right.
for Decatur High School.
Mhm.
Well, to the right of that was what they call Skid Road. It was a road between two stop signs that all the black guys stood out trying to get jobs, because back then
Well-
there wasn't the beaners at the Home Depot trying to get the jobs.
You
It was
could-
the black gentlemen trying to get
And
jobs.
you could get a nickel bag.
Yeah, and you could get
Yeah.
yeah. So
we used to call it stop and cop.
everybody ready to be offended. I made a joke one time because I'm gonna go and offend somebody else after this one. I said, I looked at the Jewish electrician. I said, dude, I don't mean to sound racist. He says, but if they don't like us being bigots and don't like us talking about slavery, then why the hell are they just standing there letting us pick out which one we want?
Who's slavery? Did
Shut up.
you,
So
was she your prom date? In high
I'm
school?
fixing to mute you. You fix to get back on your probation. So I'm sitting here making the joke that if we're not supposed to treat people like that, then why is it okay for us to just ride down the road, pick out the one we want, right? So that was my first time of ever like coming to the realization that the world's really pretty stupid if you look at it. So then you got when the homosexuals who stayed hidden for so long comes out and they're waving a flag. Now all of a sudden, you don't want us to pick on you. You don't want us to pick you out of a crowd, but yet you're running around with a flag. Now jump 20 years. We're used to seeing that flag. But now we have all these people. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a redneck right here. You see my flag? That's me. I'm a redneck. And we saw one. The reason I'm bringing all this up is me and my wife sitting at a red light yesterday. We go to cut through Honey Creek and we see this piece of crap Chevrolet truck. The dude hanging he's got on a dirty wife beater. It's supposed to be white, but it's not. He's hanging out. I'm talking his whole left arm from his side of his earlobe is out of the side of the car door, out of the truck door. He's got a big flag hanging on a pole that's a bent pole. It's not like it's a straight pole. It's hanging over to the side. My wife goes, yep. That's the guy representing the white race right there. He goes to turn left. It's not bad enough he only had 2 teeth in his head. It's not bad enough he hadn't had a haircut. And I don't mean I don't mean he was growing his hair out long. I'm saying the boy ain't had a haircut. There's a difference between somebody growing the hair long and somebody just don't know how to shave and cut their hair and take a bath. And there's a reason he was riding with the windows down. And there's a reason the flies were hanging around the trash in the bed of his truck, which he was driving with the trash in the bed of his truck. So he goes to bust a Huey. And as he busts a Huey, my wife's laughing about that POS truck of his. And it's not bad enough that it already looked like crap. But you see the driver's side. Well, when he does a Huey, you see the passenger side where the front right fender's ripped to hell, the headlights hanging out, the running board snatched off, and then he's got the bent Confederate flag, which leads me to wonder, did your drunk ass hit a telephone pole on the way to bust that U-turn? He pulls into the gas station. He gets out, pants hanging out, just ugh. And I'm like thinking back to, yep, That's what's representing us, the white folks of this community. White trash at its finest. There you go. There's my rant for a few minutes.
Can we talk now?
You can talk now. First person try to correct me, I'm zapping you.
You mean
Um,
the fart gun?
you know what?
I'll zap you until you sound like this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're so lucky. My fart
Batteries.
gun died.
Oh,
Man,
I do have to comment
Usually I
on
keep AA batteries in my purse. I don't think
I can't believe my fart gun died.
something.
Y'all are so lucky
why do you
today.
have?
Mm-hmm.
There we
There we
go.
go. Had to charge it up.
I had to shove some beans in
I
there.
had to fill it. You did say one thing I want to comment about that I found kind of the
You
today.
found offensive?
No, you know me. It's something you said
The way it
That's-
happened is a timeline.
today
Yes.
in that is that you said you told your Jewish boss, I don't mean to be racist.
Yeah.
You know, we never said that back then.
No, I say it now because
know,
I feel
I
like
know.
everything that
But
I say,
It just
people try to judge me.
Yeah.
Hang on, just for fun.
Are you the Klan?
Just for fun.
Hey, it's Lori. I'm calling to talk to a niece.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
So not the Klan.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good. How about you, sweetie?
Good. Top of the morning to you both.
Top of the morning to you too, Governor.
Good morning.
Good.
So this is Lori with Mutts and More, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah,
Puppy love.
Is she getting you your shots, Mike?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm on
I don't know.
second round.
So,
She's like, I
yeah.
don't know.
Second round of
I don't
anthrax.
know. I'm telling you. No, I just bottle fed 2 puppies and I'm making dog food and it's going to be a good day.
Every day's a good day in puppy world.
Hey,
And we
recommend.
It is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Anise.
Oh, we have Isabella. Tell them about Isabella, Lori.
Oh, I just got in a new girl. She's 7 years old. Due to an accident of some sort, she is paralyzed in her back legs, but knows how to fly on a wheelchair. She is absolutely amazing. And then we got to tell them about Tattoo as well.
Yes.
Tattoo's
Half dead
cute.
pit bull.
Yeah, tattoo is cute. That-
Tattoo is adorable. I'm looking at him in the front yard as we speak because
That
he went
picture.
outside and decided he did not want to come back in. So he's laying around. Tattoo was, his owners moved off and left him in a backyard for 6 weeks. How he survived on his own is beyond me. The abuse with him started long before that, but we are recovering. He is doing well, and we absolutely love him.
Mhm.
So,
Cute
yeah,
picture.
check us out on. Oh, he is
Yeah, cute
just
picture.
absolutely wonderful, and he's really good friends with Rags the Great Dane. Nobody's friends with Sprite the Chihuahua because Sprite's just Sprite.
Well, you know why? None of the other dogs speak Spanish.
You're absolutely right, and I don't either. So maybe we have some issues. So, but then Anise, I need your help.
What can I do for you, my love?
Okay, we have Tim. And Tim is a Chihuahua mix of some sort, and he is a wonderful young man. He's about a year or so, but he hates men.
So am I supposed to activate the Lesbian Lookout Network to find Tim? a
Well,
home?
you
Wonder
failed me
Twins.
with Floyd. You failed me with Floyd, and I had to find him a home on my own. See what you can do.
Well, Lori, I mean, it's not like there's a secret community of lesbians that I can go to and say, hey.
Don't lie. There
Oh,
is
there
too.
is.
Sisterhood of the
too.
Traveling Pants.
You're the
You know,
spokesperson.
And I have many lesbian friends as well, but apparently lesbians love animals and they love to be pet owners, and everybody's house is full.
You know, when a woman says, I have a lot of lesbian friends, first thing that comes to mind is, well, that makes you a lesbian.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well-
No, it is what it is.
I'm a
It's
lesbian.
funny. They don't like dogs, which is what drove them to be a lesbian to begin with. But
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, they actually start getting real dogs. Then
I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, we just don't like the two-legged
Could be.
dogs. We just
Could
don't like
be.
the two-legged dogs. We love four-legged dogs.
Could be, So
Mike drags
you
his
know, you-
knuckles. Does that count for anything?
That's a gorilla. That's
yeah, that might count for something. So you know. But I mean, when a dog doesn't respond to Robbie, because Robbie's the most gentle soul on the face of the earth, we know that something's happened. The dog's been abused. So, but great with women, terrified of men.
Okay,
So-
so lesbian Wonder Twin powers activate.
That'll work.
I've got to
Keep
be
doing
censored
that.
over here because I'm thinking double. Never mind.
Ew. That's gross, Scott.
You know.
Thank you, Lori.
Friday is supposed to be
Yes,
our day
y'all
when we
go
do
have
this.
yourself a wonderful day.
You as
And
well.
I'm going to go drag Tattoo in from the front yard.
Don't do it.
So have a great day. I will talk to you guys later.
Okay.
All right, much love. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks for
Bye.
calling. Thanks for calling.
Mr. Rourke grabbed
Happy
tattoo
Monday.
one time and then the show got canceled. Just saying.
I'm a loser, baby.
There's the plane, boss. I mean, got him in trouble.
Oh, it's Monday.
It's Monday. Definitely. So what everybody do over the week? No, I'm joking.
You never really said what you did.
I did just church and stayed out of the heat. Man, let me tell you something. They say if you ever have like there's a heat stroke and there's different heat injuries and whatnot. You can get so hot that it feels like you broke something inside, and that happened to me years and years ago. And then the next time I was like super hot was Ali Al Salim, Kuwait. It was Ali Al Salim, and it was like 130 degrees. And until you've been outside in that, it's like standing in front of the oven, but all the time, everywhere,
Right. And dry.
and yeah, very.
And that's the
very
problem. That's where we were talking a minute ago. It's people don't realize, like new riders, new people
Yeah.
just start riding with us. You have to explain, get you a cup holder for your handlebars. Well, that looks gay, man. I'm like, you're going to be sweating and you're not even going to realize you're sweating. You better keep throwing water in because you're dry and people don't realize that they're losing fluids,
And then, a lot of people on bikes, of course, like you're moving, but then when you stop and that heat
And
comes
the heat
up,
rises
they're just
up.
like,
Yeah.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
So, but no, doing that, and so now I don't do heat that well.
I don't either.
I'll go outside on a single digit cold. You remember?
Well, when I did construction, everybody that wrote, any girl that ever went anywhere with me, or heck, any guy that was used to working indoors would be pissed riding with me because I had to stay adjusted for the climate. So if it was summertime, the air condition was barely on because I have to be used to it being hot. Then when winter comes, I didn't run the heat.
Yeah, I know.
And people would get so pissed. They're like, man, you need to turn the heat on. I'm like, I can't get super warm, sweaty in here because you're cold. And then I open the door to get out to work and then I freeze.
Yeah.
So I was so used to it being 30. And then as the climate's changing, my body adjusts to it now because I don't work outside. It's hot. It's hot.
I hate it. I
My
just hate
body's
the heat.
used to 70 now. 70, 72 is where all my body's used to staying.
in the winter. Everybody knows I sleep with a dog, and in the winter, my dog actually shivers in bed, and you can see your breath in my room. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I definitely prefer the cold over the heat.
Yeah, me too.
Probably not a good place to live.
That's how I am. I remember
Are you really?
when I went through menopause. I went through early menopause,
Yeah.
and
Men go through now and then a pause.
I never will forget my now ex-husband. I had the thermostat was turned down to like 62 degrees, and he goes, "It's cold in here." I'm like, "Put on some more clothes. I'm
Yeah.
hot."
Yeah.
That's my point. I try to tell people, my daughters, they want to run through this house and short shorts with no socks, little bitty shirts on. And I'm already going, listen, you can't sit cross-legged like that anymore. You're not 8. You need to close them legs. One of my friends comes over here. You're embarrassing the hell out of me. Put some clothes on. But it's cold. Put some damn clothes on. And I'm over here sweating.
Yeah.
Put some clothes on. Because let me tell you something. If it's wintertime, I can put on enough clothes to get warm.
Right.
Right.
That's all
When
I'm
it's
saying.
summertime, there ain't but so naked I can get.
Exactly.
Speaking of naked,
Oh Lord.
I'm going to tell you the dumbest thing that a redneck can do. And it aggravates the living crap out of me. So I drove by. I was going down the road the other day, and this
Speaking of naked.
this super redneck guy who used to do construction with me, he used to help me build houses and stuff, is out on a tractor in his blue jeans that he rides when he rides his motorcycle. and he's riding around with no shirt on in the sun. And I'm like, I look at my wife. I said, people drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see your man nipples. Put your shirt on there, buddy. You need a C-cup bra or something, anyways. But the problem is this. I love hearing an unintelligent comment like, I ain't wearing a shirt because it's hot.
Yeah.
And I go, you do realize that once your body makes you sweat a little, your shirt gets wet a little, then it helps retain coolness. But no, man, that's not right. I'm like, but when you're riding around with no shirt on, all that sweat's just running down your
butt crack,
Magnum PI hairy old chest. All that dirt from that friggin' everything's sticking to you. It's like, what do y'all think? It's 2015, y'all. For you idiots that are sagging your pants, pull your crap up. For all you idiots not wearing a shirt, put a shirt on.
Yeah.
For all you idiots that ain't taking a bath, wash that ass. I'm just saying it. What planet do we live on? Bizarro land? I can't get past this.
Bizarro land.
No, what I can't get
It's
past.
not 1970, y'all.
I can't get past
Manscaped.
the parents who take the kids into the stores in this area with no shoes on.
Oh boy, here we go.
Idiots. Okay, let's not think about the fact that you
Here.
let them walk across a
A
parking lot.
with no shoes on.
Friggin' idiots.
Here we go.
That
It's
makes me
Rant
crazy.
Monday.
It is right.
I'm letting everything that's been piling up in my brain all week
Tell
just bleed out.
Let it go.
Okay,
baby.
so if you're listening right now, what things drive you absolutely
Yes,
crazy?
let's talk
Call
about it.
us in at
call us in.
call in at oh, thank you.
It's on your app, by the way, if you're listening from the app.
I couldn't see it on my app.
678-760-1556.
That's 678-150.
Oh, you blew it.
No, that's
God.
wait, that's 768-760-1556.
Yeah, whatever we said.
Whatever.
6, 7, 8.
No, yeah, 678. That's what. Just call us.
Yeah, just wherever
Look,
you
y'all
are.
just totally messed up
wherever
that
you
little.
are, just.
But I saw so much stuff this weekend that I can't help but laugh at it. It's just like, how about this one? How about this one? Trying to politically correct this. Okay, so I want everybody to imagine a swimsuit model
Yeah.
or a fitness trainer.
Yeah,
You
baby.
know, with the really toned body
Yeah, baby.
and tight jeans,
You got me.
leather boots up to the knees,
Yeah, baby. Keep
Uh,
talking.
I don't know why he's wearing that.
and
I'm
we're at a
almost
bike
done.
event.
I'm almost done. Go ahead.
So a belly shirt where you can see the belly button ring hanging out.
Isn't
You
that
know,
cute?
I call that a fishing lure.
Really?
Because when that nice silver thing sways when she walks by, it's
Mhm.
like a spinner bait. Everybody starts staring at
Oh,
it. See, now
wow.
you get my
Yeah.
analogy. Okay, big boobs, leather vest with her boobs all jacked up in it with no bra.
talking.
Now that everybody's got that mentally image, right? You got that
You lost
long
me.
brown hair.
You lost me in boobs.
It's a guy.
So everybody's got that image. Now
Yeah.
imagine her 70.
She's 70.
Yeah, imagine that as 70.
God love him.
Everything I just painted is like a melted Jello pudding puck.
Is she hot?
No, yeah, because it's 100 degrees. It's
She's
hot.
single.
But my point is, if you looked like a supermodel or you look like a fitness instructor, then that outfit I just described would look great.
Yeah.
But my grandma dressing like that does not look that great. So my question is, I know everybody's got the freedoms to dress how they want and look how they want and act how they want, and who am I to judge? But golly, y'all, can't you have some sympathy on a poor brother's eyes?
I know that
Like, why would you dress that way?
there's an attorney that I used to work for when I was doing some PI stuff, and he used to always I can't even remember the name of it. It's on Roswell Road. And so one night he said, yes, just swing by and pick this up. And I said, okay. So I swing by, and it's literally like the music stopped when I walked in. I was the youngest guy in there by 25 years.
Wow.
I walk up to him, I sit down, and I go, is that woman going to attack me? Because she was just like, I mean, it looked like the Serengeti.
See,
And so,
and
yeah,
see, we were dying laughing.
she's got one.
Who is this?
This is let's just say a friend of mine.
Oh yeah, see that's what I'm saying. That's a
Isn't
that's a
that-
fishing lure. That right
That is
there.
so sexy.
But when they got the ones that have the little danglies on it,
Yeah. That is just
you know
sexy.
why? Because when they come walk by,
Sexy.
it's like you're getting sleepy. Give me your check card.
I need two tickets.
That's not what.
But see,
happened there.
Ravens Renovations is listening, and let me tell you, this weekend there was a woman. I call her. Everybody's gonna hate me before the show's out. I call them 50 pacers.
50 pacers.
50
50 paces.
If she is more than 50 paces away, you're like, bam, 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 wow. Good God, girl. I'm looking at my buddy like, give me a sip of water. And then it's like, good God, give me a sip of vodka. And then as she's getting close, I'm like, Jesus Christ, give me some LSD.
Give me some gasoline.
The closer she got, the more I'm going, Grandma, where's your kids, man?
Oh my God.
If she would have had some suspenders,
Oh,
she could have hooked them to the skin above her kneecaps and pulled her legs back up.
Ew.
Stop it.
Okay.
I saw so.
You're so
Does everybody
mean.
remember the movie Austin Power and what Fat Bastard looked like after he had
I went
lipo?
on the Subway diet.
I'm looking at this woman's kneecaps going, good God almighty, where did you get those things? I think she had cankles at one time, and then cankles left town and just left her that.
Got a lot of skin.
Ew.
My neck looks
And
like
my point is this. Yeah. My point is this. She had no business in a mini skirt and 3-inch stiletto heels. That's the part that just drives me nuts. Everybody's got their little things that that drives them nuts, you know, like a plumber's crack, you know, things like that. Everybody's got that little thing that they go, oh, it drives me nuts when I see people do this. I'm sitting at an event and I feel like
Making love.
I was at a nudist colony with nothing but a bunch of 75-year-old people. Because
That's
it's like, why are y'all dressing like this, man?
because they can.
And on top of that, which person looked at them and said, yeah, girl, wear that. That's hot. Wear that. Yeah, wear that.
Wear that.
Because you need to go home and punch that biatch in the eye.
I have a philosophy that just because they make it doesn't mean wear it.
One of my friends say just because they make spandex, it's called a privilege, not a right. You know, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to pick too much, but I want everybody to really think about it because this is a show. This is me making fun of stuff, and I'm trying to make you open your eyes and see things. Call in, text in, tell us whatever it is that drives you nuts because I am blown away at some of the things I saw this weekend.
Well, some things. Let's talk about. I'm going to talk about things that make me happy because I want to be happy. So
want you to be happy too.
okay.
Come on.
All right. So things that make me happy. I love reading blogs, and those of people who followed me for a long time know that I have like my favorite blogs. So I got to shout out to 3 of my favorite bloggers this morning. Michelle Alexander Dalvest of agirlsguide.org. She just launched a new podcast called Question of the Week. And she puts like this question out and people respond to it and then she airs it. It's really cool. And then the other blogger that I've been in love with this blogger for years. She does Confessions of an Asperger's Mom, and her name is Karen. Yeah, and she's raising 2 children who are on the autism spectrum. So that's a really cool blog. And I mean, she's real, and that's what I love the most. And then my final blog of the week that I really love is called Up Popped a Fox. And this one is written by Vicky, and I'm probably going to mispronounce her last name. I want to say it's Reich, but Vicky and her wife have been married for like 1 million years, and they have 3 children. And it's such a cool blog. Up Popped a Fox, agirlsguide.org, and Confessions of an Asperger's Mom. So those are the things that make me happy.
All righty then.
Happy, joy.
Tyler, what makes you happy?
Sleep.
Be careful.
Liar.
I am really tired right now.
Why are you so tired, honey? We had the weekend off.
Nah, you did.
Tangerine.
I worked a double yesterday.
Yeah, baby.
Oh. Okay.
Got home
What's your base?
at midnight. Went to
Oh,
sleep.
cool.
Here I am.
There you go.
5:30.
Any chance you getting that haircut?
Nope.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
That is crazy.
I'm just gonna get a buzz cut.
We need to send you down
I'll
to
go-
see Zach or
I'll go,
something.
What-
I'll go
what you
Britney
got?
Spears. I will. I'll do it.
I don't want to have the money.
You're already a crazy biatch. What you talking about?
I just need a baby.
baby. You'd be a baby's daddy. Those 9 things not to say to a radio DJ.
I'm gonna play it.
Oh,
in a
I
little
love
while.
that.
I was really hoping it was going to be more. I watched it and I went, oh, come on. Those are kind. Other than that, it's kind of like 9 things you never say to a bartender. You know, when you walk up and you go, do you know how to make a leather shoe? You know, do you know how to make a pink flamingo? I used to love that when I was bartender, and people would walk up and ask for these crazy weird drinks. So I always had the answer, you know, back. You know, I'd go, no, but do you know the radius of my fist? Something, you know.
Well, now we have iPhones and we can just look up the
Yeah,
ingredients.
I'm not doing that.
I know. I'm just saying. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
we do
I used to
now.
go long neck or draft. That was it. You know, I could do a Jack and Coke. I could do a Crown. But yeah, these people coming up.
No sex on the beach.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
he's lucky to get sex in his. Never mind.
yeah, I'm lucky to get sex by myself. My hand is like,
Hey,
what? Let's
Wow.
talk about my hand.
2 pickets to Pittsburgh, please.
Good lord, what is wrong with y'all?
It's
What is
Monday.
right with us?
It's Monday.
Monday.
Blue Monday.
All right, this song goes out. to Mike. We're gonna go to a commercial. We need to. We'll be
That's
right
all,
back, everybody. It's
folks.
just fun in the morning. This does go out to Mike though. The next song.
Yikes.
What time is it? 8:11. Wow.
You know, Scotty.
Run,
Don't poop yourself. I'm gonna go in the chair now.
I would.
I can dig it.
You can dig it. Can you dig it? Yeah, we can dig it.
Somebody just posted rolling on for laughing my ass. Oh, she said my poor hand.
You gonna leave? You leaving us?
Yes.
No.
I gotta go to
You're kind of
Monroe.
you're our other intelligent buffer. We love you.
I'm the intelligent buffer.
Yeah, we love you. Remember, we're on YouTube. I need to put this, and like when you're done with your show,
Mhm.
I need to immediately grab it and throw the show, the show format out to VMO, and there's like 50 other YouTube like,
Okay.
and just for nothing but brand name.
Brand new. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll be talking to him about the stuff we talked about yesterday. Because
I can measure it.
yeah. So what I've been doing is I kind of blow it off with a joke about saying we have a potential listener base of 7 billion people because it can go
Right.
anywhere.
Because it can go
Now
anywhere.
I can print this thing out that shows everywhere that we have a like from Facebook.
Right.
So that can show, and we have people in, like, so I always say Tunisia, all over the world, basically there. That's helpful. But your site, I did some more promoting of your site last night, and your site is growing, exponentially each day,
Right.
and you haven't even started the show yet. So you see what I'm saying?
Can you imagine when I start the
Yeah,
show? This
yeah,
is going
it
to be
should
bananas.
continue to
It's
grow.
gonna grow.
What we need to make sure that we're doing, though,
How can he hear
is
himself?
This team, we need to make sure if you post something, we all need to be liking. We need to be sharing it, liking,
Right.
and
So
share,
that
same thing.
it goes
Well,
up.
we have to use that database right now because I've got, let's say, 4,500 friends. Okay, so I push it out to my 4,500 friends, but some of those friends are also friends with with Tyler.
Right.
So when Tyler pushes it out, we get duplication. And when we get that duplication, that's where people start going, because when I send it out, they may be doing something.
Right. But when they see it again,
Yeah.
they're like,
So
oh.
they just look at it and they go, oh, Mike is freaking nuts. And then later on, your friend sees it and goes, what's Tyler up to? But then my friend sees it again, going, wait a minute, what's everybody talking about?
Right.
And that's so we just need to continue. And that's what I'm doing. I'm behind the scenes pushing it like that. And this week, you'll see a lot of it coming up at night. And you'll probably see a lot of weird stuff. But I'm just trying it, throwing it out there, just like I do for the morning show. There are some, like Google Plus. Google Plus is gone. It's dying. It's out.
It never really caught on, though.
But there was every time you got on Google, it was, are you signed up to Google Plus? Are you signed up to Google Plus? And there are a lot of things that wouldn't allow you to go any further.
YouTube runs through Google Plus. Though.
Yeah. So, and now their Google Plus is like, well, Google Plus is about to be gone. So, even when we talk about these social media streams, we just, they like this all the time. Just throw it up against the damn wall. Throw it up against the wall, see if it sticks. And that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, you'll get some of that nonsense. You'll get some stuff in Arabic and all that other stuff.
Hey, I'm going to forward you some stuff about people asking how our app works, all that kind of stuff, in case we can find.
I got a guy that's about to redo our app.
Okay. That's what I'm getting at.
So that you don't have to go stand in the store to download it.
That's exactly what I'm getting at is we need to.
It's going to cost me $27, but I'll do it. And,
like I said, I paid $50 for the first two.
Yeah.
And it was, $150 a piece.
Yeah.
But it was worth it because we needed it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well.
But it's a learning process, Scotty. I mean, oh my God.
And it was a package deal, so that's cool. But they, it's
important. That's like you
you.
and I, Mike. We're a package deal.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
10-speed
we are.
brown sugar.
Yeah.
Butter and Son. What kind of damn package deal is that?
Is that Korean? I don't. Shitty beats.
But yes, if we have to come up with a second one and call it Just for Fun, that lower line radio, it would still pop up though, and it gives somebody two to download from.
Right.
I'm going to try to just go with
Because
this
at least
one.
then there's two.
Yeah, I'm going to try to update this one with not the software, but the code. Because right now we're at such a critical point in our growth is that I don't want to change any logos, fonts, nothing.
I'm with you. That's why I was given a second. We're going to offer the second one.
Push this out like we got it. And when we find the streams that are working, then
you see, the bad thing is before Google kept changing, we had Winamp, you could still listen to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the Apple, you can listen from Shoutcast app or our app. The problem is if they had to go through Shoutcast, you had to download Shoutcast, then go into Shoutcast, and then search for Just for Fun Radio.
Yeah.
That's why getting my app was so much easier. So that's kind of the same principle. It's like, I want to be able to make it simple.
This week we will have our promotional video for the radio station.
All right, here we go.
And the promotional video for
And we're back.
I'm in love with that handset.
I know. In that hand so
Hey, turn that
awesome.
camera just a little bit to put her just a little. I don't know.
She's leaving.
Till you sit down.
She's leaving.
Yeah, forget about her.
Dun, dun,
Just leave
dun.
it. Just leave it because you're going to end up sitting in her seat.
What was that, Shanana?
You're going to sit in my seat, baby. Yeah, but that soap in the bathroom is awesome. Isn't it,
Good
Tyler?
White sand.
She goes to hand it to me the first time I got my glasses on. She's like, look at this. It's Fuji. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I bought some of that at the convenience store when that's all they had. And
I drank some of it.
I would go in there to wash my hands and I looked down and I said, oh, it's Fuji soap. I thought it was Fuji water.
Yeah, I put
And
it in
I'm
my
over
hair.
here
I was
saying I
doing
bought some.
My hands smell like a dream.
I
right
know.
now.
That, when I was in
Dude,
Bath
your hand smelled like a wet dream when you got here. What are you talking about?
No, when I was in Bath and Body Works, I'm trying all the soaps, and the lady, the sales associate, she goes, "Can I help you with something?" I said, "I'm trying to find the right soap for the studio bathroom." I said, "I need something that's going to make us feel tranquil and it's going to give us images of being on a beach."
So it's
so
gotta
what
be,
happened?
It's
Why'd
gotta
you
be a
end up with
Monday.
this? Oh, you know what? We should have a different soap for each day.
No.
Yeah, because Tranquil
Hey,
apparently
hey.
is not working.
We can't even get you to wash your hands every day.
I know.
He just
Is the
goes in.
soap gonna help?
He just goes in
Tyler?
and plays with the bubbles. That's
Tyler?
what he does.
Tyler, what is
He
it that
played
you
with
said?
Bubbles once, and they kicked him out of Ringling Brothers.
Tyler, what did you say a minute ago?
What?
My hands smell.
My hands smell like a dream.
He's having a wet
God.
hand dream.
Ugh.
Actually, no, I dried appropriately.
Ugh.
I'm not even touching that one.
Because now
I know.
I'm having a bad infomercial of you in a chamois.
It went.
Mike, just don't even say nothing. Because you're thinking chamois super absorbent, aren't you? See, I
That's
knew
what
it.
I was going to try to do the guy's voice. You know, because the other guy died.
Yeah.
You know, Oxy. Yeah, but you see how the other
You
guy
know
starts
why?
his
It's
commercials?
because he was taking Oxy.
The guy now starts it. You remember my friend? Well, he died. What a
Yeah.
commercial.
Buy from us. Our prices are killer.
It's a shitty. And then I like the guy with the fake headset. And that's great.
Oh yeah.
Why does he have a headset on? What the hell does that
Why
mean?
does Brittany? She just lip syncs too.
Oh, no, man.
It's gonna be me.
Oh, man. Brittany's hot, man.
Dude, I ain't talking about her body. I'm talking about the fact she has to sing,
Yeah.
lip sing. I mean,
Oops, I did it again, man. That's like one of my faves.
the bad thing is this. I'm gonna call it like I see it.
Oh boy.
When
Imagine
Oops, I Did It Again came out, she was only like 18, right?
Mhm.
And all these 30-something-year-old man's like, oh, I'd hit it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that is so sad.
if she was on Disney, I was saying that.
Oh my God.
That
So-
was-
Well,
As the spokesman for the lesbian community, can I ask you
so what's up there,
If-
Tyler?
Hi.
if there's
Your
if-
question, sir?
if there's dirty old men who are 35 to 50 who will mess with a 17-year-old, do the lesbians have an age bracket?
that's a good question. You know, typically you see more of the older person dating a younger person with the gay men
Yeah.
than you do with the lesbians.
Well, a lot of
You're stumbling over there, dude.
I have a lot of people that will date older men just for the money.
For the money.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, lesbians typically don't do that. And and I think that there's a couple of reasons why. For number one, women only make
A couple of
74
reasons.
cents.
No, I knew that was coming. I knew it.
I did too.
That is a big topic for the dog.
I knew it was
Huge topic for
Yeah.
the dog. Always
Yeah.
a talking point.
Is always, because it's true. Women make 74 cents to every dollar that a man earns.
You ain't making crap here. What are you talking about?
I know,
I'm not
right?
giving you 74 cents.
But that's okay.
Hold on. Here's a big ink pen. Thanks for participating.
I make minus
check this.
$1. You get
74
Just for fun.
74 cents of zero is still zero.
Gay or straight, a pedophile is a pedophile.
Thank you.
I'm a Sagittarius. Hold it down.
Hey,
Hey, shut up, Mike.
speaking of pedophiles, you probably need to go check your daughter's Instagram. I saw like an overly hot picture of your daughter shoot by.
Wow.
By the way,
What? Who?
and his daughter, his daughter shouldn't even be hitting the sizzle meter, much less hot.
Whoa. Wow. I don't know if that was
She
appropriate.
she snapped off this Instagram picture, and I was scrolling through Instagram. I was like, "Who the hell? Oh my God, that's his daughter!" And it's not like it's sexy. I don't mean it like she's inappropriately dressed.
Right.
It just the picture, the angle. I mean, it looks like something out of Cosmo.
Well, okay, so what I love about all the social media and my friends, that's a perfect example of, your friends really looking out for your kids on there. And that was
Oh yeah, I
actually-
keep an eye out on
yeah,
my buddies and their kids.
that was actually
Differently than Mike. Mike keeps the eye out. There's a difference.
that was how I found out
doesn't
that my
have
daughter
friends.
was being bullied was, some of my friends keeping an eye out for her on social media. And they were like, hey, you might want to take a look at this. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like look at that. If you quickly shot by that,
Mm-hmm. Now,
I mean, it just so happens to be the angle. The
Oh, yeah.
it's not that this is a bad picture.
No, it's just, yeah.
It's just she's at that age
She's at that,
where
yeah.
she's
if
impressionable, so.
his buddies are not looking out for him and his
Well,
daughter,
I
that
think-
some weirdo like Mike would be trolling.
I think well, you know what's really weird is he's calling me a weirdo and he's calling me trolling. It's just
That's
different.
just because it's a
You
joke.
just use
and it's a
different
show.
words to describe yourself. Because a minute ago you said you were scrolling through Instagram and you saw this hot chick, and it turned out to be his daughter. I'm like, wait a minute.
Because you know good and well when you're flipping through stuff, you'll see something and you do it to me every day. Hey, back up. What was that? Because you'll be like, is that what I thought it was? And then you go,
But Scotty, some of the stuff you put on the studio monitor is
no, I'm
like-
not putting it. I'm just scrolling down Facebook.
But you stop and do the thing with the mouse.
Right. Yeah. He freezes on it.
He
Well,
freezes it, and he
sometimes I
circles
go
it.
to show you.
And I'm like,
So,
yeah.
little Richard, you still there?
Nope.
He's
We're so good to our
Richard,
call-ins.
still there. He hung up.
No wonder why. we
Hey,
get
so you
the
know
one.
why he hung up? He had to turn his Instagram on to go check his
Oh, yeah.
pictures.
Absolutely. You know what? Talking about Facebook, I was trying to tell my 12-year-old son this weekend. I said, "Hey, why don't we do a Facebook page for you?" He said, "Absolutely not."
Well, I love it. That's how my
Yeah.
my son is. He's 11, and he's the same way. He's like, I don't want Facebook. I don't want a cell phone.
Yeah, that's my oldest son. He'll be heading over to Southern Poly here in about a month, and he barely ever uses it. He has a group called the Followers of Jesus Christ, where he just posts a scripture and talks about it a little bit. Other than that, he's never on Facebook.
So speaking of pictures, did anybody see this video that I shared yesterday of the girl getting her boobs sucked on to make it look bigger? And they take an air hose and and it's all based on suction, and they're pulling, I guess if you think about it, they're trying to pull oxygen and all the, I don't know, but
Okay, so these
Your
things
butt, not
these things are not her skin. These things are like clear cups.
that's clear over her skin.
Okay.
It almost looks like cupping sets. You
Yeah,
know, the
that's
cupping sets that they use
Yeah,
in Chinese
meditation with it,
acupuncture.
yeah. But here's
She's
the
trying to
thing
make her butt
is,
look bigger.
This is not healthy.
And the bad
because-
thing is those are the size of what her boobs, probably
Yeah.
want to look like. You know
well,
what I mean?
it's never good to pull the oxygen molecules from the bloodstream.
Right.
Right.
That's going to be some horrendous bruising.
Yes.
So
But then you get into that, and then it brings up I posted this yesterday, and I was waiting for the first person to go, well, what's so wrong with that? I got a penis pump. I was waiting for that.
wow.
Because, me and my wife, it's to the point, and other people can chime in on this, but every time we'll take a picture of the granddaughter, we both look at each other and go, what do you think? Before we post it, because so many people hate on me. Like, we took a picture of her. I got that little hearth, if that's what you call it, in front of the fireplace.
Yeah,
And I
that's
went
it.
and bought the padding on it so she can't bump her head on it.
Mhm.
Well, last night she stood up on it and was walking, and I did a video, and I said, hey, and she was dancing. And I said, hey, there ain't but enough room in this family for one of us to be on a stage. It's a cute video, but then I'm like, can't post it. She goes, why? It's cute. And I said, because there'll be 2 to 17.
I'm gonna.
I can't believe you let your granddaughter do that. She could get hurt, and that happens every day.
You know what? I'm gonna say something that I think a lot of people think, especially in this circle, and not only part of the staff, but the celebrities and the on-air personalities and all. Scotty, you need to stop giving a rat's ass what these people say about you. You're a good man.
I just
You
get
work
sick
hard.
of hearing it.
You're part of the community. You're part of a global thing. Our station is growing and all these things. You know what? Tell these people, come up with something. My thing is, if you say I'm a pedophile, you know what I say? Yep.
I think because I feel like I got so much pressure trying to build this and make everything keep going. And one of my friends said it to me on Saturday when I was just completely sitting there doing nothing. He said, dude, you stress so much that you cause yourself to stress even more. And it was so funny because somebody had walked up and says, what are you doing? I said, nothing. And I literally there was like 50 some odd people that we know from Covington Conyers in Athens, and they're all over there under the trees, under the shade, drinking beer. Everybody's hanging out, everybody's talking. And I was sitting over at the building on the sidewalk, just sitting down. And people are like, what are you doing? Why are you not participating? I'm like, because I'm having fun, just chilling, not doing nothing. What are you doing? I'm doing nothing. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Nothing. Because I'm so used to being stressed out that the weight of the world,
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You know me. If there's somebody that's got a real problem, let's say with the radio station, you direct them my way. I'll take
Well, that's
that.
why this morning I woke up with no pressures and I'm having fun. I don't. If you have a complaint, call this phone number. You can go ahead and call if you have any complaint, call 678-760-1556. Call in with your complaint.
Yeah. Now here, if you,
I will be willing to throw some tennis balls back today.
Anybody, if anybody strikes out at you guys personally, you send them my way, because one thing is I have a full and complete understanding of the law. So if they want to play like that, I'll shut them up. I got an attorney that will jump all over somebody that wants to make a documented libel or slanderous statement. And
But there's a lot of ways to get around the law. Like I can tell you that I believe or I feel that you're an ace-hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's my personal feelings.
Mm-hmm.
If you have screwed me, I can say whatever I want because it's the truth. And I would love for you to take me to court because that would work out really good. But
I'll tell you all of it.
I'll tell you something. One of my buddies, hold on. I'm going to catch this.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
I got a complaint. There's more work in the day than there is time.
Shut up.
Yeah. I have no control over that. Hey, fix that camera, sir.
You
since
heading
you're
up to
since
you
she's
heading up to
leaving.
New Jersey?
Doc, you out of here? Thank you for participating.
What's in the box? Because
I'm out
Doc.
of here.
is there food in there? Because
Come
you
back
know
and
I'll
see
eat it.
No, this is our demo box.
Oh, there's no food in there?
There's nothing in there.
Doc.
I'll see y'all in the morning. I love
Bye.
you.
Love you. I'll talk to you
Get
later.
here.
All right.
All right, we're saying bye to the dog, man. We should have went to a commercial, but hey, Jeff was already on the phone.
Yeah. And are you heading back up to Jersey?
He already is.
You're in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I saw that this weekend. I feel bad for you. I hate that place.
Oh, I'm feeling worse for myself. God knows I had about 2 hours of sleep last night. Just couldn't get to sleep. I've got a 53-foot trailer sitting here to unload, and my help hasn't shown up. Don't know if they're going to show up.
Yeah, that place up there works off of a different time schedule.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna complain. I mean, I know people got it worse, so I'm just gonna keep my chin up and keep going.
Yes, sir. I believe it. Oh, a little dead air there. I think we're trying.
I wish I had video. Doc is height challenged and got coffee in one hand and trying to get past the curtains. And it looks like if you were watching Jim Carrey purposely fall through some curtains on stage, that's what it looks like.
It looked like she's being attacked by the curtain.
It looked like a big buzzard was trying to attack her. She's got her hands all up in the air and she's just trying to get past the curtain. Would you go close that door? In case
Yeah, I
you
got it.
Ravens renovation. I need to get a door installed, by the way.
Yeah, come on, Ravens. We need some help, my brother. We need some help over here.
So, Jeff, how's it going with you? You know, you are calling in on a Monday, and it is just like a weird Monday.
Yeah, it is definitely. But you've been on point today. It hasn't been slow. It's been a pretty fun show so far, though.
Try to keep it going. Try to keep it.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'm drinking a Monster.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Yeah, at least the Doc shirt wasn't in Braille.
I know, man. That was just hilarious. When she gets home and she has to watch this video.
Yeah, that's why probably when I get back to the hotel tonight, since I got nothing else to do, I'll just pop up YouTube and watch it.
All right. And anybody that's watching on video, I just had to adjust the volume, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, that was a fun ride Saturday, but I see what you're saying about the shirt. And oh my God, we stopped at after we split off from you, got gas, ran down to the Denny's on 124 by my house. Went in, ate. We walked back outside to have a cigarette while we were waiting on our food to be cooked. And man, that sun hit our skin after being out on the bike for 3 hours.
Oh yeah,
it was fun.
Yep, that sun. I'm pointing to Tyler. Go close the curtains, because if not, that sun shines through here. Hey, and
We'll
it get at 100 degrees down here. Not counting that.
Get back.
Seriously, you got to let them do stuff.
Not counting that.
You know what to do?
The bottom. Turn number 4 off on the bottom. Hey, Tyler's getting crash courses.
Yeah. The other ones need to be
Number
turned
4
off.
on the bottom one, because you're not sitting there again.
Yeah.
See the one that has the big number 4?
Okay. Now you turned me off completely.
Come on, Tyler. It's like one of them
I
days.
hear nothing.
Oh my God.
Let's see. little bit more, a little bit more. Thank you. Perfect.
There
Now,
you go.
these
It's
are
one of
turned
the-
off.
Yes, those
Okay.
have to be turned off when
I
nobody's
used to
sitting there.
Being from here.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Got to be able to do it upside down, brother.
So Jeff, what is it like to be in Jersey? So I'm assuming you get off the plane, you rent a car, a taxi to get to wherever you're going. What is it that you do?
Rent a car, which, yes, I mean, all my trips, because I've been coming up here about once every 3 weeks since March, helping them set up their show in Florida. So usually hit the airport, get a shuttle over to the rental car. I'm in and out in 5 minutes normally. Last night, for some reason, they had 60 reservations, and everybody showed up at the same time.
Jeez.
Wow.
Lord.
It was insane. It took me 45 minutes to get my car last night. It was insane. Got to the hotel and just hit the bar, grabbed my dinner, grabbed a couple of beers, went back to my room, and just kind of chilled in the room. It's boring. I mean, don't have the family around, get on the phone, talk to Bree, but it's not the same as having her right there beside you or having the kids around. It's kind of boring when I'm not at work. So I tend to put in even more hours at work, just kind of burn out the day. So yeah, I've got this 53-foot trailer sitting here. The guys are supposed to be here today to help me load it, or offload it. But I'll send you a picture of the back end of the truck before it left my building, and the truck looks that way all the way through. And I'm the only one here to offload it.
Wow.
It's a fun day, bud.
And this is when you load it here and you ship to there?
Yeah, I loaded it. We loaded Thursday at our warehouse, a bunch of clearance items that we're just trying to get rid of. Figured it'd be good to send it up here with the discounts and whatnot, just to blow it out since nobody else is selling it. And then a bunch of items in our outlet that's just kind of been hanging around for a while, time to get rid of. So spent half of Thursday in the warehouse, loaded it, about 32 feet of it in the warehouse, and then the other 21 feet loaded over in the outlet.
Wow.
So,
Well, keep in mind,
I mean,
my wife's really wanting a new bedroom set. So
I guess you just we just got 4 new bedrooms, and you looking for queen or king?
King.
Typically what we get ends up being queens. They
We already got one of them. He's sitting right here.
Hi.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, do you ever
But,
just get
hey,
a
our queens look better.
You know how queen mattresses come in a set? You got the mattress and the box spring, right?
All our beds are platform beds, so we don't deal with box springs.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I don't need a box spring. I just need another queen size mattress.
Well,
Yeah, that's
what
pretty
he
much
has.
all we sell.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to you offline then.
Yeah, we got this. You ever seen a queen mattress rolled up?
No,
Rolled up.
I've seen a queen rolled up in a mattress.
That's what I was about to say.
Hey, man, my family's
Hey,
Italian.
Kyle.
What do you want?
Tyler, check for the hole in the corner of your room. Mike's been staring.
Yeah, all those pictures of you and Crystal this weekend, and there's a dude in a white hat everywhere you went checking Crystal out.
Oh, was there?
I was about to show up, man. Don't make me freaking
Yeah, we
do
got
it.
this one company called Vivon mattress company.
Yep.
And I'm actually kind of ironic. I'm looking at the box that the mattress is in right now. The box is 18 inches by 18 inches square. It's actually rolled up, and when you unroll it, it's like a foam mattress, and it bounces back into place.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
cool mattress.
Yeah.
It's comfortable, very comfortable.
I have found that a lot of those memory type mattresses are very hot when you sleep, you know?
Some of them are. I've got one at my house. I mean, I have
Yeah, I know.
my bad back. It's hard for me to find a mattress that I can actually sleep on. And I've got one of the memory foam ones, one of the firmer ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
firm.
it's not that-
It does my back pretty good.
Yeah, it's not that hot. I mean, but then again, I got my wife laying next to me, so we keep the fan on and AC full blast when she's laying
I know.
next to
It's
me.
really comfortable in there.
You know he's messing with you, Jeff, and you've not one time picked up on it.
Oh, I know. I'm ignoring it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Scott, with all the years, and you are welcome, by the way, for me getting you started on bike riding.
Yeah, well, you see, here's the thing, and I was explaining this that way that you're not having this conversation. Nobody knows what's going on. So back in the day, I rode the hell out of bicycles, and then I rode the hell out of dirt bikes, but I never would get on the road because I always thought, man, you're messing around with these idiots. You're going to get hurt. You're going to this, you're going to that. So then one day I was like starting to decide that I wanted to get a bike, and I was 20, I believe it was. And I looked at Jeff, and Jeff had a 750 Yamaha with the big fairing and saddlebags and all that. And I'm like, dude, let me ride your bike. So I went and rode it, and I literally got on it in Stone Mountain and went to Rutledge to work one day. And my dad was going to give me some money to buy a car because my car had got totaled out from Hurricane Hugo and all. So my dad's like, man, I'll help you get another car. So I take Jeff's bike. I'm coming up 20. I get off at 138. My dad was working at the Kroger in the seafood department, and I swung through there and said, hey, you know that money you were going to give me? I found a Ninja, and that's where it all began. So now, Jeff, go on with what you're saying. I just wanted people to kind of get the gist of it.
So with all these years, 24 years you've been riding? 24 years or so?
Right.
That you don't know the trick to, and you should be part of the Soggy Bottom Boys, by the way, just saying.
I love that.
Out of 24 years you're riding, you don't know the trick to keep your pants dry.
There is no trick to keep your pants totally dry. If you put monkey butt powder in there, all you do is make dough once you start sweating.
That's right, baby. A little cornstarch.
Unzip your fly, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to work good.
Works for me.
I wouldn't, you know why? I'd never have to worry about sweating. I'd get arrested before I'd ever break a sweat.
Ain't it cool?
Ain't it cool?
I love the videos, by the way, man. You had us cracking up at Denny's.
Oh, isn't that funny?
In my phone. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Well, I had my radio blaring, and Jeff was behind me, and at one of the red lights, Ice Ice Baby came on, so I cranked it up.
That video, man, it's so funny because people were commenting about the dumbest parts of it, but you just never know what people are going to find funny. You know?
That's right. That's right. And see, I got a mount on my handlebars, so my GPS, the weather report, because you're sitting at a red light sometimes, and people can think whatever they want. You might know north, east, west, south, but you get turned around, and you might be sitting at a red light, and you don't know if you're north, you don't know if you're east, you don't know if you're south. And I mean, you might be heading north, but at that one red light, you might be a little northeast or a little northwest. But the problem is we're looking up at the sky and we're seeing black clouds.
Yeah.
So then we have to hit that the rain app real quick to see, is that the direction that we're planning on going? Because, I mean, I can tell you, I've gone 20 miles out of my way to make sure I missed a storm one time because I had to get home. Getting wet on a bike sucks. And riding on two wheels in the rain sucks because the idiots in front of you that already drive stupid have four wheels that give them a chance to stop. I don't want to get hit.
I caught that one time back 86. My ex-fiancée was stationed in Indianapolis. So I took me a 4-day weekend, went up to Indianapolis, and I don't know if you know, Scott, the smaller the bike, the more they vibrate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. So I had a little Honda Rebel 450, and I took it all the way up to Indianapolis. Coming back, got a little rain right before I hit Kentucky. Threw on the rain suit, rode for about 10 minutes, and quit. And skies cleared up. I was like, all right, took it off, stuck it back in my bag. Cruised down a little ways, ran into this other guy about the same time to stop for gas he was stopping. So him and I just kind of paired up and started riding. Hit the Kentucky-Tennessee border, bottom fell out. He hit the gas. I mean, we were running about 75, 80 at the time. He hit the gas like I was sitting still and just disappeared. I mean, that quick. Never saw him. Was gone. I pulled off under a bridge, threw my rain gear on. It rained the entire way back from Tennessee-Kentucky border all the way back. I lived off Singleton Road. Right when I pulled in my driveway, it quit raining.
Oh, yeah. Look, that's no lie. That happens like that. So, like, one night I was going to go to Helen. I had a big event up in Helen. So it'd been raining. The radar showed it was stopping. It was just a fine mist. I get on 124. I lived on 124. So I get on 124. I make my way through Snellville. I'm like, man, I'll be glad when this mist stops. I make my way into Lawrenceville, right there at Lawrenceville where the old Gwinnett Diner was. The bottom fell out. I pulled in that gas station. Me and a couple people standing there just going, okay, when's it going to stop? An hour later, It's not stopped. We're pulling up our phones. It's like all of a sudden it pops. We turned around and went home because I'm like, this sucks. We get home soaking wet. We decide the next morning we're going to leave. So we leave out, a mist rain starts. I'm like, I'm not stopping. I got to be there today. Then it really starts raining. We're dealing with it. We go 985. We're dealing with it. We get off in Gainesville. We're dealing with it. It rained. We're going through Cleveland, Georgia. It's raining. We come around the curve in Helen where it goes down the hill and you can see the putt-putt place. Right as we come into that curve to go down the hill and you see it opening up to Helen, all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
no rain. It had not rained there, and all these people are looking at us as we are riding in, water just dripping off the bikes. And they're looking at us like, where the hell have these idiots been? And
Yeah,
it
and they
rained the whole ride.
And people don't realize, like, in the car, you cut on your windshield wipers. What do you do on a bike?
Yeah.
Not like you got them on your helmet.
Yeah,
It rained so hard. I got through the mountains of Tennessee, hit the straightaway, heading towards Atlanta. And it was raining so hard, I was driving about 20 miles an hour on the expressway because I couldn't see maybe 5-10 feet in front of me. And there were people cutting over into the emergency lane to pass me.
Oh, yeah. I'll pull over and just park. How about these two idiots I know? I'll go to Horizons with these two idiots.
Not us.
In the used section,
Yeah,
in the used section, hangs a men's and a ladies rain suit. That's like $180 rain suit.
Isn't that crazy?
It's brand new in the used section, and somebody's selling it for $60 a piece. They're $180 new. If it fit me, I would have been buying it already. I would have bought it. So here sits these two suits. I look at these two idiots, and I said, you're not going to get a better deal than this. We'll get it next time we're up here. You're going to hate yourself for not buying it. And I'm just joking. I kept calling them idiots to just put salt in the wound. So they didn't buy it. So then they get ready to go to a trip to PC. As they're leaving, it starts to pour down rain, and it rained the whole trip to Panama City. They were in the rain the entire trip. And it's like, I bet you them $60 a piece rain suits would have been great. So he sends me a text a minute ago. Who needs rain suits with a big old smiley face? And then he did get back from PC, and he went up there, and they were already sold. But it happens, man. It happens. Listen, it's one thing if us that ride, the ones of us that ride, it's one thing for us to be riding and the rain start. We'll finish what we're doing and get home. But we don't leave the house when it's raining. I mean, that's stupid. We won't even leave the house at that point. Because there's nothing enjoyable about riding in the rain. I don't care who you are.
It's not. I mean, even with the rain suit on, I mean, you'll still get up through it, come down through the collar. I mean...
Well, not only that, it hurts.
Oh, well, that's what I was about to say. When we were in Biloxi, the first time being in Biloxi, we took the bikes out. We're cruising down the interstate. And it's a little flat on this interstate, long straightaway. And I'm sitting here shaking my head because I'm like, man, look at that big storm coming. So we pull over to this rest area to pee, and my buddy whose mother-in-law lives in Biloxi. I'm like, dude, how far are we? He said, we're like 3 more exits. And I'm like, is there like a back road? Because we going straight aims for the clouds. And I know we're going 3 more exits and then taking a left. So it's like, can we just get a back road? He's like, yeah, man, we just got to get 1 more exit. So the joke for 2-3 years was 1 more exit.
1 more exit.
Because where the story's fixing to go. So I'm in shorts and a tank top on the expressway. No, I mean, I'm in blue jeans, but I got a wife beater on. He's in shorts. And as we're getting ready to get back from the rest area onto the interstate, we stopped right before we gunned it. We stopped and looked up, and I said, are you sure? He says, 1 more exit. And I said, we can hang here and let this blow by. He says, no, man, we just got to make it 1 more exit. 1 more exit was 3 miles. It was sunny. There was no clouds where we were at. As soon as we hit 70 miles an hour, because we're boogieing trying to get that 1 more exit, quarter-size raindrops start.
Wow.
And let me tell you, 70 miles an hour on your shoulder bicep area, running 70 with quarter-size raindrops, it was like porcupine needles just going in your skin. By the time we got
Yep.
off the exit into the gas station, I literally, my black leather boots were soaking wet. My pants were soaking wet. I actually had to go in the store and buy a box of Ziploc bags to put my cell phone and my wallet in because everything was that wet.
Yeah.
And I keep joking, going, okay, Stu, one more exit, huh? But the bikes could have sat in the rain and we could have stood there at the Coca-Cola machine at that rest area for a half hour. It would have been fine.
Under a bridge.
Yeah, I pulled up
I can't
there.
tell you how
Yeah.
many times I sat under a bridge.
Yeah, I pulled up. I think it was somewhere in Cartersville. Pulled up to a gas station that night, and it was getting late. I was starving. I hadn't eaten all day. Cold, wet, just wanted to chill for a minute. Right when I pull in the parking lot, the lights go out. I'm like, man,
Wow.
seriously? And so pulled up under the by the gas pumps just so I was dry. Lady came walking out. Was like, "Where you heading?" I said, "Back to Atlanta." She goes, "Well, come in." Said, "I'll fix you a cup of coffee." Said, "Come in and
Aw.
chill for a minute." So walked in, flipped on the lights, threw on coffee, cooked me one of the little TV dinner things from the freezer. I mean, she was cool, pretty cool. So she goes, "Look, my husband and I ride all the time. So if you want, I live a block up the road. You can come crash at our house till it dries up and then head back in the morning if you want to. So we can't leave you sitting out like this." I was like, "Well, that's pretty cool." And then I started thinking of deliverance. It's like, nah, I'll take my chances with the rain.
See that's unfortunately that's what happened in our world, you know.
You never know. I mean, it was pretty cool that she offered. And I mean, they could have been cool people. I didn't want to take that chance. So
I always like thinking about the family in the Book of Eli, that movie, that post-apocalyptic movie, and
Oh, yeah.
the
Good
old
movie.
the old folks say, come on in. They sit down, they go, "We found some hamburger." Yeah. They're eating,
Mhm.
folks.
That's
man.
exactly right.
You think it'll come to that?
I believe eventually, yes.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Because when we start running out of water, what do we do? When we start running out of food, what do we do? We're going to do whatever it takes to survive. And
Yeah,
that's what the
baby.
Yep.
human beings will be like.
Let's get all apocalyptic up in here.
So, all right, Jeff, we got to shoot off the commercial, brother.
I got you. I'm fixing to shoot you a commercial.
Yeah, shoot us a
picture of
commercial,
the
buddy.
truck I was talking about.
All right, man. Let me see it.
Like I said, I'm the only guy here having to unload this thing, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh.
All right, y'all
All
have a
right,
great
man.
day.
See you later.
See you, dude.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Shut up, Mike.
Okay.
Dang.
I love it.
He's going all up in there. We'll see you later, Jeff.
Up in there.
All right, everybody. We're going to run off to commercial. We'll be right back. It's Just for Fun in the Morning. And hey, I'm just going to say this. KC and the Sunshine Band was this weekend, and we missed it. So here's some KC. We'll be right back.
Oh man.
He's got. What are these for?
Hey, you squeeze it in the mic.
Oh,
Come on now.
that makes sense.
Come on now. Yeah, come on now.
Woo. I'm learning.
Let's dance.
Time to play What's in Doc's Box.
Yeah.
It's a promo box.
We should fill it and be
You
like,
want to do birthday prank?
No,
Huh?
no.
We
Who
didn't
is
get
it?
any of them done last week.
I know it was a great thing. Who is
The girl I
it?
went to
we're
school
still
with.
doing it. I thought we said we weren't going to do them.
Hmm?
I thought we said we weren't going to do them.
What are my parameters?
I don't know.
All right, think about it.
She's Loganville.
Oh,
It would be nice to be like, so I saw it was your birthday on Facebook, and I wanted to call and wish you happy birthday. and she goes, "Who is this again?" Say, "This is Mike. I'm on your friends list. I see you at Kroger all the time."
Didn't
That
we
ought
tr-
to creep her down.
It should.
Shake your
That's about the time
booty.
that it gets bad, I'll have to chime in.
Mike.
Hey, who are you?
Because last time I was here.
How long ago was that? We still got to be funny.
So somebody else coming in? I'll do it.
Only messing with the ones I know we can get away with.
Okay. Well,
You know how many of my guy friends are liking Lady Stock? It's crazy.
It's going to be a learning curve. They need to watch and listen.
Yeah, I know. But thanks for answering from the pisser. You're like a You're like
I need to poop, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys.
Thank you
you're
so
like
much for not
You're
pooping.
like a bathroom guru. So, bathroom guru, I have a question.
What is your question, my child?
Oh wow!
Here, y'all cover this up.
We'll cover.
All right.
Look, there's
Yeah.
several commercials, but once it goes back to Guns N' Roses, you know to go. And I'm gonna be listening, so I know you bastards are gonna talk about me.
Oh, absolutely.
Keep it clean.
No, you're pooping. You keep it clean, mister.
Better. We won't smell anything.
And you take that thing over as soon as you want. If you know how to do it, take over the radio station. We will act like this is a freaking takeover. Shake your booty. Shake,
Shake.
shake. Woo! Shake, shake.
Do where we at? No, never cut to.
Man, this girl, I think I pissed her off yesterday.
We still got like 4 minutes.
Oh, I want to turn that up.
Just gotta hit lock. Talk.
Damn it, the girl who's going to call in on the guns, she lost her freaking mind. And then my backup, she's like, that's 4 people now that were interested that have, in a day or two of thinking of it, have not done it. I got another one. Gonna have to try Amy. Gotta have a woman calling in about the guns. Amy could do it, but Amy's gonna say she's too good. I love this woman. Oh my God, she was one of my students, and I was having trouble going. I was having trouble teaching her. She's so attractive. All right, we need to figure out what night Joey can be. What night can you be here?
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, Thursday she's going to be here. I would like to come and just sit, just support, you know.
I don't ever work Monday.
Yeah, but that's today. I can't. I don't think I can get Joey. I gotta, get Joey.
Oh, I work this Monday. I'm going on vacation Friday. I'm not gonna be here Friday.
Where are you going Friday?
Savannah.
So, are you available Thursday?
I work Thursday. I work every day this week until Friday because I requested 3 days.
Dick.
All right.
And you'll be gone all next week.
Depending.
Oh, I gotta get this freaking
I know.
fiber meeting. Gotta get it.
I can have someone take my
I can
shot.
Skype it with you. I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't mind that.
I can Skype it. I think that's actually a cool way to do it.
Got about a minute and a half.
Dude, you date over anytime you want. I
Can't do that. We got to get our sponsors in.
He's got them. See, told you. Told you. Should commandeered that crap while he was gone. What? I was trying to get him to commandeer it while he was gone.
What?
He wouldn't freaking do it. He's such a wuss.
I wouldn't do it.
Freaking Scotty got everybody scared of him.
I'm not scared.
You're scared.
You're gay.
Where did that even come from?
I don't know.
If you play video games, though, I mean, that you hear it like every other freaking comment on video games.
I actually have a very select few that I play with.
Really?
Games or guys?
You're a selective gay.
Like,
I don't
it's
care
all
because
my
I just
friends.
get on there to do it, and
I got
play
this one black chick in Maryland.
Yeah. I like playing with the
Perfect.
guys from Britain.
Yeah, I got a guy from Britain.
Yeah, we do. There's a bunch of us that play, and the Britain guys they're cool,
Now get
and
this.
they
He's
call
a-
you names, and
he's a
nobody gets,
Viking,
really,
like religiously a Viking.
yeah, a Celtic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't find that.
Now, well, believe it or not, Dutch, and the name Madsen is Dutch. There are a lot of Nordic and Celtic.
Going live.
They're cool people.
Yeah.
I put that up about our
And we're back. I see that.
our graphics already.
So how about this Cracker Barrel likely to change its name?
Wait a minute. I have a question.
I feel like that's fake.
Yeah.
Who is the one complaining is my problem.
You
Who
know
isn't
what?
complaining nowadays?
There was one that said Facebook was banning the Confederate flag. No, they're not.
I know. I was just reading it just to start a topic.
That's fake. And
Most of
then,
what you read on Facebook is fake book.
Yeah. And people,
And that's the topic we start.
people go stupid on it.
But yeah, I guess everybody's offended that they're
Jesus.
calling it
How
Cracker
do you
Barrel.
how do you see stuff on Facebook? You scroll past
Right, and keep going.
so fast.
Yeah, well,
Because
his mind, this is slow.
This is slow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I see what I need to see, like fat little Debbie. Look at that.
What's wrong with that? It's Deborah.
Mhm.
You miss so much.
No, you don't.
How do I miss? I'm only getting
What
the
are those
things
words
that matter.
to say?
It didn't seem like anything I need to look at.
Okay,
See,
well, what if it
there's
was a
key
secret
points.
to youth?
Nope. Why do I have time to discuss that?
You get in, so you get in more involved. He gets more. You know, it's kind of like
You have to talk about something that's worth something.
Yeah, it's kind of like the difference between Ford and Rolls Royce.
I'd pass you at a convenience store.
in a second.
Who am I? Am I the
Now, see if I
point.
saw those two at a convenience store.
Now
I'd stop.
there you go. I mean, I'd stop for that. For
I
a
already
second.
know plenty enough about that subject
So anyhow,
Wow.
in my own personal studies.
okay, okay. So, and 10 steps to get over bankrupt, or that's a breakup. Breakup.
See, you don't even know what the words are.
No, I slowed down. I went back to see it.
Yeah.
The whole 9 things not to say to a DJ. I
I need to play that.
I know we're going back to it, but
I need to play it. Hang on.
I'm serious. I expected more. That guy's usually pretty funny. But-
Who is it?
I don't remember his name. The guy with the blonde hair that's in he gels it up into almost like a mohawk. He's usually pretty funny. He's a DJ,
Oh, I don't know.
and
I don't know any other DJs.
boy, I
except
tell you what,
ourselves.
I got in last night in the middle of the night. I mean, I was talking with Doc back and forth all day.
Hey, don't
Oh, crap.
don't say these things.
I thought that was going to have a start to it, and that was just like wide open.
That was loud too.
Yeah, very loud. But so I was talking about, but I was reading these things at 2:00 in the morning. But there's this new club in Atlanta that apparently, if you want to be involved in the music, you got to be in this club, and it's a strip joint. And they were showing some of the dancers, and no, I'm not going.
What is it?
It's a. I don't want to promote the club either.
Oh,
'cause
don't then.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a strip joint, but they
Okay.
say you gotta, if you're going to be in the rap scene,
Right.
you have to be seen there.
There.
And
Oh,
so they were showing the dancers.
everybody says that.
No,
Purple Onion, huh?
I was confused, man. It's because that.
No, there's a bar called the Purple
Oh,
Onion.
yeah.
Sorry.
There's
I
that.
Do you
whole
think
thing-
I was talking like the Purple Onion must be like an equivalent to the Blue Waffle?
Something like that.
the rendezvous?
Go down there to the Bronze Butt. The Bronze Butt has the biggest rump shakers for all the great reasons. Try the Purple Butt, the Purple Onion,
What?
the red
What?
tequila.
This is what happens when the doc lose. We lose.
Oh yeah. Well, now we don't have to behave ourselves.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here it comes. This is what the 10 things that you don't say to a radio DJ.
9.
Hey, don't say these things to me.
Yeah.
Going in.
Must be nice to work 4 hours.
Well, I wouldn't know since most of us work 8 to 12 hours a day, and live events, and weekends, and a ton of holidays.
Quit your crying.
Can I get free tickets to a concert?
I haven't talked to you in 6 months, and you messaged me on Facebook asking me for tickets to a concert. No, you can't have tickets. You're a terrible friend, and you're a terrible person.
Yes. Oh, you work at a station A, but I only listen to station B.
That sounds pretty ridiculous if you think about it. If you were to say, I work for Nike, I wouldn't say, oh, cool, I only wear Reebok shoes.
How much money do you make?
Oh yeah.
Tons. I make tons of money for what I do.
He's shaking his head no.
Yeah.
Will you play my song on the radio?
This one you get a pass depending on how you say it. Like if you said, hey, I've been working really hard on this album and I want to get it played on the radio. Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to go through? Like, we'd be happy to help you out. But if you're like, oh man, I got this hot song, y'all should play it because it's better than whatever you're playing, we'll
Yeah.
never, ever, ever, ever play it. Like,
Ever.
Ever.
Next, why do you play the same song over and over?
Because you keep requesting the same songs over and over.
Jeff.
Why do you play commercials?
Same reason TV does. We got to make money. So we play commercials sometimes.
Yes.
Do your radio voice.
This is pretty much it. I don't have a radio voice. If someone's like, hey, what's up? I'm on the radio. And then they start talking in a normal voice like this, that's silly.
I guess I'm silly.
Nobody listens to the radio anymore.
Oh, cool. Then I guess I get paid for doing nothing. That's pretty sweet.
Here's something you should say to a DJ.
Hey, what's up, Chris? I brought you $10 million for doing great work. Here you go.
Word.
I mean, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
That'd be nice.
So there you go.
Can we get that little
That is a.
I want that
yeah.
clip. Just keep like when we play it in the background when we have like good news to
Well,
share or something.
it sounds like a piano player to a bar, like a piano bar, you know.
Speaking of that, do you remember the bar on Memorial Drive?
Talk to me, Uncle Tom.
Lingerlongs.
Linger. No, I don't remember.
It then
Lingerlongs.
became Dugan's.
Oh yeah. Okay, Dugan's. Yeah.
But when it was Lingerlongs, you
Now-
walked in and you went down the set of steps,
Right.
and in the center of the bar there was a dude playing piano. My grandparents used to frequent that place because it was a piano bar,
Yep.
and that's before smoking. You know, cigars was cool, but
Yeah.
that's what happened there. It was a
I'm-
real uppity bar at one time.
I'm gonna blow your mind. What was right there by where Dugan's was for years and years and years, and they tore it down.
Pet Boys.
Nope.
What?
Devil Worshippers.
I don't know that one.
There was.
Oh, that house.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
He remembers.
sorry. I
With the
thought you were
big-
naming a business.
No,
Yeah.
no. It
There
had
was
that
a- there
big
was a
wall.
I thought there
house.
was a business named Devil Worship.
No,
Hey,
no.
man,
There
there's
was a
there was
cult
real.
house.
There was a cult.
Yeah,
there.
they broke that thing up because they were really
They had to go
sacrificing
in. Yeah,
human bodies.
They went in with like
SWAT.
big push over, bust the gates open kind of vehicles.
they
Yeah,
were-
dude.
They had
This place
everything.
was crazy.
I mean, they had rooms that
You
the
didn't
walls
walk-
were
you
painted
didn't-
in blood.
You didn't walk on that side of the road. You didn't walk. You would
Absolutely.
drive past it, but you didn't walk on that side of the road.
And
Out of
Google
all the crazy things we did as kids, that's
Mhm.
the one thing that we didn't mess with was
Never
that house.
ever screwed with them. Not
I
once.
forgot about that,
Yep,
dude.
look at the goosebumps. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a trip. They broke that thing up big time because people were disappearing, and
Yep.
the reason why they're disappearing is because they were dismantling them.
And they were accusing the whole fact with Thunderbirds, T-Birds being across the street that they were picking people off in the parking lot.
Yeah, and they were.
Oh, yeah.
They
They were
were.
catching drunk people passed out in their cars.
Yeah, and they-
And then people would be like, well, the car's there, man. Like last time we seen them was in the bar. We don't know where they went, man.
yeah, it was
But
a
it's
trip.
because they were passed out in the car and got abducted. And all they did was literally, no lie, even though, I mean, we used to act stupid on Memorial Drive now, but this was even before I was acting stupid, that time frame. But what I'm saying is when we were in our teens, this had been happening way before my teens, but when we were in our teens, we could predict traffic lights. So in other words, we knew there was a lot of traffic coming down Memorial Drive, but Emerald Forest was at the bottom of a hill and Memorial Drive was at the bottom, and Harrison was the bottom of a hill. So
Yeah.
it was a hump.
Yeah.
And we could predict when red lights were happening, and we knew when we could run across the street to Pet Boys and there'd be no cars to see you. There would be no people to see you. Well, these people, the house was next to where Pet Boys was built. So literally, there was moments you could pull a body across that road and nobody would be there to witness it.
Put it this way.
I mean, I know this sounds almost ridiculous, like something out of a movie, but I'm not lying. Two men could go across the street and no cars would be coming by. We could grab you, pull you, shove you down behind a bush, us squat down behind one of them bushes, wait for the red lights to go through Sinkwitz again, and then we could carry you across the street and nobody would see anything. There would be nothing. Nobody. 3 o'clock in the morning, there'd be nobody to see it.
I can tell you this, that I grew up in that area. Before I could drive, I rode a bicycle. Then I rode a dirt bike.
Mhm.
And then I got in a car. Before I got in the car, I rode with my friends. They were all older than me. And then, of course, my car, I graduated Stone Mountain Elementary, Stone Mountain High School. So I have spent a fair share of morning, noon, night, real late at night, crazy
Mhm.
stuff on Memorial Drive. Never once saw the gate open. Never once.
I never saw it.
Anybody go in
Nope.
or out.
I had never ever seen any movement there or nothing. I never.
So they
When
tore
you
the
said
house
that,
down
I never even thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all
Oh, yeah.
demolished.
They took
They
it.
bulldozed it
because of that reason.
because
Oh,
of
absolutely.
it. They bulldozed it.
Absolutely. No
That
doubt
was
in
the
my mind.
that was the place that there was always jokes. You don't make me go drop you off at the.
Yeah.
What
you
was
know,
it called? Like what?
There was no name
Well,
for
I'm
it.
gonna
Everybody
look
just
it
knew
up.
it as the house.
I'm gonna-
Everybody just knew it as the
I'm gonna
house.
look it up, but it was truthfully the thing about it is of course in high school, the lie or story or rumor about, hey, I know somebody will sell you a Corvette for $50, but some dude died in it. That I mean, I heard that thing 500,000 times, but it was just a rumor. And then of course there's other things in Old Town Stone Mountain that are spooky.
Well, how about this? I'll tell you
So-
this. So now, say you're Stone Mountain Lithonia Road and Rockbridge,
Mhm.
and you're aiming towards Stone Mountain itself. Do you know when you were going down railroad tracks to be on your left, there was the guy that had his own little Indian,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, directly across street from him on the right, did you ever notice that brown house that was kind of on a corner by itself, but there was a road that went down behind it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what house I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was actually, that was my mom's like third grade elementary school teacher or whatever. So I always knew that house. Well, when I was a teenager, people took me to this house and said, turn right and go down here. Well, back down in there are mansions. People don't even realize there's $1 million houses down there because it backs up to literally the property of Stone Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get down there and there's this mansion back then that had been burned down. And then there was a swimming pool and everybody kept talking about these ghosts and everything else. Well, there was no electricity down there. The house had been completely burned. So we're back there and everybody talked about the light in the swimming pool would always come on. And you're like, there's no electricity. This is bullshit. So you get down there, but there was weird lights. It would always flash in this pool. And it was the creepiest thing because you're down there. You smell the charbroiled, everything's cooked. The house caught on fire. You're already doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. And this is before people had laser keychains. You're all standing around this pool and everybody's talking about how this pool burnt, how the house burned down. And you start seeing flickers of light in a swimming pool. We got the halo out of there. Out of there.
I don't believe in ghosts.
I'm telling you.
Cool. I don't believe in ghosts either. But I have seen the atrocities that humans will do to other
Yeah,
humans.
that I do. That's
kinda
scary. That's
creepy.
real scary.
Yeah, but that was pretty weird over there. I'm looking it up over here. I got a couple different ones that are all around, but Stone Mountain had a lot of weird tales like that.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed growing up in Stone Mountain. There was everything you needed. It was really fun. We all knew each other.
Oh, yeah. We
that
got
was
away with
probably
all
the-
sorts of stuff back then.
Remember,
But we really didn't take anything. We knew a limit. We knew the line to jump rope to, and
Yeah.
you could jump rope on the line, but you didn't go any further than the line. And that's the problem nowadays is people just go past the line. Just stop at the line, man.
Do you remember going down? I think it's what is the name of that road? It paralleled the railroad tracks heading down towards Old Town, like where that little German restaurant is.
Mhm.
That road that ran back over towards was it Three Oaks Bend? Went that way by Hungry Fisherman and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's still considered East Ponce Church Street.
East Pond. Okay, yeah, I believe it. So, do you remember years ago, before you got to that little food mart on the right hand side, if you were heading towards?
I don't know, but it'd be nice if somebody had told somebody they were coming. I'm already snapping fingers and pointing, reaching for a gun almost.
To say, you better show
When I
fast.
start seeing fast shadows going past them doors.
Yep, it's a deal.
You almost got shot.
So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird.
Don't make
because
me shoot you.
There was,
Oh, it's got that 20-second delay. I forgot. Okay.
yeah, we call that chambering. What's up, man?
Look at that. I need to pay some.
Scotty's over here dealing.
I need
drugs.
to play
With a
play
cop.
some ZZ Top.
Hey, you guys didn't know that DeKalb County officer got shot this weekend, did you?
Why am I short 10?
That would be the reason.
I love that. You're short 10.
Well, no, there was a shooting in Newton, but I think that was all justified. They put the guy on administrative leave, but the officer got shot in DeKalb, correct? Yeah.
Hey, boy, turn around for a second. Okay.
Kobe.
You know what I needed to check, right? I needed to see if he had it on backwards.
Thought you were checking out the kid's butt.
No, he's got
got
one
me
of the older shirts, and it used to say "just for fun" on the front. Or they're supposed to? Oh, thank you. Now you owe your son $10.
That's easy. Because
but
he
the-
owes you.
But as you can see on camera, the shirt I'm wearing, it says Just Fun Radio on the front, and then it said Tubby Styles on the back. Is this one say Tubby Styles on the back? Yes.
But can't nobody see
So
it when it's
now-
in there.
So now Nick comes in with that on the front, and I'm like, the boy's got his shirt on backwards. Then he turns around, he has Tubby Styles on both.
Yeah,
That's an extra large, so that was mine.
So that's funny.
He just needed a shirt to wear to the dentist this morning.
So what are we going to the dentist for? And if you say get your damn teeth looked at, I'm gonna smack you in your nuts. Huh? Retainers?
yeah. The only
You
when
need
you get
some
to be
retainment.
50, and the word retainer has to do with your divorce and the attorney.
Yeah.
Bladders. Mainly with bladders.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the officer got,
Hey, sit down and get on the mic if you're gonna talk.
I ain't got time. I got to go back.
I just meant so people, because right now it's dead air and nobody knows what
Thank
you're talking
God.
about.
Well, we're talking about the
Yeah, but I want you to explain it because
Yeah.
not all of us know the details about what happened in Covington.
You know,
No, this ain't the one from Covington. This was the
The-
one in DeKalb.
yeah,
Okay.
the Cab County officer got hit.
Officer Lamb
Yeah,
used to work with the DeKalb County Sheriff's Department. Went out on a call Saturday night, Sunday morning, and had a guy in an apartment complex or whatever shooting off some rounds. So they responded, did their paperwork, saw where the guy had shot holes through an apartment or whatever. So they leave, go back, do some more paperwork, get another call of a guy banging on the door of an apartment. So they go out, show up, and talking to the lady. And the lady says, well, there's the guy right there. So they confront him. And as they confront him, he gets hit 5 times with a shotgun, 5 rounds, 3 shots to the left leg and 2 shots to the right leg. They return fire, kill the suspect. And as far as I know, he's in serious but stable condition.
right.
at
That's what I
Grady.
heard. So yeah, another one of those things that makes me completely believe. You know what I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start putting postings, and this will be on my personal Facebook site, some videos of officers from other countries and third world countries. When our country, maybe if our country starts seeing,
I want them to see how
no.
bad it is for everybody else.
There's one I used to have that was it was the difference between an Australian officer and a Russian officer. And the Australian officer walks up to the guy and goes, "Hey mate, you get your calls up on the road here. It's up on the grass." And the guy's drunk and he goes, "I'm just waiting for my mate to come out." And he's like, "All right, well, you okay? You're not driving, are you?" And he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." He goes, "Well, pull down off the grass in the curb, mate." And you know, all this other stuff. Then they show the Russian officer. He comes up and he goes, and I'm not going to speak Russian, but he goes, what are you doing? He goes, "I'm waiting on a friend." He goes, "Your car's up on the grass. Get out of the car." Guy says no. He busts the glass and jerks this guy out. He's handcuffed before he hits the ground. Unfortunately, in this country, you know what's going to happen? We keep disrespecting and showing no lawful awareness, and that's what it's going to come to. It's got to. We're not going to just get rid of law enforcement, which, you know, it was a certain demographic would approve of.
How about the officers in Dubai don't even wear weapons?
Yeah.
They drive around in Lamborghinis and Maseratis and stuff as their patrol cars and stuff, but don't have any weapons on them. All they have is a radio.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, in Germany, the Polizei, it's really weird. A lot of them don't carry any weapons. The Polizei for the town I lived in was also the only officer in the town I lived in, and didn't live in my town. He lived in the town next to us, and he was the only officer there too. But here's the deal. If he showed up and you weren't obedient, shall we say, or showed some obedience, he had a nightstick and he would beat you senseless with it. And inside they drove Audis in Bavaria. They had this thing right here, and they would go like this, roll down, and P5, fully automatic. It lights you up. There was a lot of speed traps, and if it was on important roads, there was usually a machine gun nest a little bit further down. So if you felt like running the speed trap, they had something for you. So yeah, our country better, I would say the leadership better figure it out, but I don't, I think the Boy Scouts have more leadership than our current country situation, you know. The only difference is we got field artillery. So
Later, Gannon.
Later, man.
hasta luego.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a commercial break because I know that, like normal, we go. We need to take a break.
It's Monday.
Yes, man. We will be right back. Everybody, it's Just for Fun Radio. Don't go no wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, he took three shotgun rounds to the left leg and 2 shotgun rounds to the right leg. And he, luckily for him, his legs are about mine and Mike's size.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to take those 5 rounds.
Was he on his feet when he fired?
I don't know if he was or not. I didn't get that much into they didn't give me that much of the details. I just know he took 3 rounds to the left leg and 2 to the right. I'm just trying to figure out how in the hell you're going to shoot a shotgun that many times before I can come out of my holster and shoot back.
Well, that first one probably hit him.
Well, that unless he was holding the trigger and it was a pump, and you just, as quick as you rack it, it shoots.
Yeah.
So
that Sergeant Major came up with that medal, for guys that didn't shoot in situations where they were justified to shoot. So you got a 19-year-old kid sitting up in the turret, and you're screaming at him to shoot, and all he's thinking about is, well, if I don't shoot, I'll give me another room for me.
right.
That makes a lot of sense. 1 second hesitation cost you a life.
Not life, but lives.
Yeah, ain't that the truth, brother?
All right. Well, I'll let y'all later.
See
Hey,
ya.
I got SWAT Wednesday, so I'll be off in the evening.
All right. Hey, yeah, let me know. I need to get that unloaded. So if you can bring him, that'd be great.
I doubt I'll have him. He'll be at the house. He'll be at his house.
Well, I need some help.
All right.
If not, because it's still like it has been, but I need it for Kid Rock.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right. See you, man.
All right. We'll see y'all.
Bye, boy.
What did I just do? I always forget this is a touchscreen, not touch. I just don't want to touch it. All right. You want me to do a prank? Have you found her?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of trying to get her to answer the phone.
I checked the funny news. There's really not a whole lot going on.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
We are feeling it today.
Just not a whole lot of funny going on.
Let's talk about the flea market pages. When we
About the Confederate flag there?
No. But what I'm laughing at is people selling stuff for almost what it costs brand new.
Oh, yeah.
And it blows my mind.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go here real quick because we got time. But it's like once it's used, we're at the 50% more.
50%? Well, you're crazy. There's no way.
I
mean, gift cards. Like a gift card to Walmart for $50. In the current field, shall we say, if you're trying to trade one of those out, man, you only get 30% of what it's worth. Used to be 50%, now it's only 30%. It's ridiculous. Damn Bitcoins.
See, if I buy something chrome that's a Harley something that's chrome and it's not mechanical, I'll pay 2/3 of its value, maybe. But if it's something mechanical or electronic, I'm not paying more than half of what it's valued as because I can go buy the new one with a friggin' warranty.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, would you go shut the curtain for me? Yeah. Philip actually goes to close the gold one more than the black one. It's just it keeps the sun. That window just cooks, man. I got to get Ravens.
Well, if they'll fix it, let's tint it too.
Well, I was supposed to have tint on it already from last year, and I can't get my tint from the person supposed to get it from me. And And then Ravens is like, I'm getting you another sliding door, so don't tint it because I'm going to get you another one. So I'm waiting.
I would love to have
Patiently
Ravens
waiting.
door over there. When are we going to do, what's she call it? On the movie night thing. What does she call that?
Screen on the green.
Screen on the green. I like that. When are we going to do that?
I don't know. I got one this weekend.
Where's it going to be?
It's somebody's house. It's a paid gig.
Pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's paid for you.
Pay to view.
That's exactly right. Woo! I can feel the fact that I didn't get a lot of sleep. And my poor wife didn't get any sleep.
Bless.
I got to try to swap the board over today, by the way. It's on my list of to-dos.
We say that every day. Dude.
I know. But I really got nowhere to be, and I really did try to plan it to do that today.
I need 10, 15 minutes of your time.
Well, when the show's over, then that would be the time because I'll start changing the board over, and that'll give us time to get the microphones set, which is what the biggest problem is. If y'all aren't here, I can't get the mic set.
You got engineering training, an EIT.
A BI, what? Just for fun.
BMI.
So I want to talk about the Facebook flea market pages.
I want to talk about.
I find it extreme. Now, look, that hearse was the $3,000. Now it's down to $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if I had $1,500, we'd be buying a hearse.
Why?
That'd be a great
Because it would be great.
promotional vehicle.
Just for fun on the side of that.
Do one of those
Taking it to events and
graphics.
stuff. God,
Oh,
yeah.
man,
Look at where the equipment would slide in and out very good.
And
That's kind of morbid.
twink. Hell yeah, but it
Look at
wouldn't.
that.
It'd say just for fun all over it.
It's just welcome to the just for fun.
The only thing that the only thing I would have to do is
What's that smell? It's just for fun.
I would have to try to go from
And decaying bodies.
I'm off. If you keep interrupting me,
Wow.
I would have to go from about right there, and I'd have to get a seat put in because we'd need a back seat. I think that would be cool.
Bro.
So I can get chauffeured around in a hearse, biatch.
No. Well, why don't you just lay down?
We'll get you a coffee.
Here's what you want to talk about morbid. Here's what I've always said. I would love to have one of those to go tailgating,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have a baby casket, and the inside of it be made up like a cooler, so you could get your
God.
beer out of a baby casket.
Why, Scotty?
Because that would like touch everybody in a sick way. You'd be like, you want a beer? And you do this and you slide the baby casket out. And people have to reach in that to get the beer. Do you know how many people would not want to drink your beer?
Every one of them.
I would have to worry about never running out of beer. Nobody'd want my beer.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people would come up to the just for fun.
I'd rather
hearse either.
have toilet beer.
But I really always wanted the Ghostbusters wagon. That's what I want.
Echo One.
The ambulance done up
Ego,
like
ego.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But the reason is if you drove that, just like the bus, everybody's going to stare at you if you're driving that.
Oh, look, a dead body going by me. Oh, wait, no, that's a radio station.
Nah, man, we put some lights up on top. We'd have some fun.
We'd have fun with that. I
Some-
wish it
some
didn't
lasers. You
have. I
want
wish
some
it didn't have
lasers?
the black rag top. I wish it was just a solid top. But, you know.
Nah, man, that's cool. We can work with that.
Yeah, but what kind of paint job are you going to give it with a solid black top?
Red.
Neon green.
No. Cherry red.
No,
Cherry
it's
red.
got to stay black. It's going to stay black. We're going to do one of those graphic things across the hood. It'll say just for fun and down
I just
the
think it'd be
sides.
fun.
and
The
all-
gas mileage
We
would-
should have like VIP flags.
Yeah,
The gas
yeah.
mileage
Funeral.
on it would suck.
Oh yeah. Get a little funeral flag for it, and then along the side it'll be people are just dying to download our app.
That's right. That's what you put on the back windows. That people are dying to People
Yeah.
are dying to listen to Just Fun Radio.
That's it, man. That's it.
Put it on airbags.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
go down
definitely.
138.
Yeah,
It would be
change
just a great thing to take to events.
Hydraulic.
just funny.
Yep.
Just funny. It'd be the fun.
But the
wagon.
reason I was getting on this is you got all these people on these sites. Some of these people are good. Some of these people like a Galaxy 3 for $120. You know, I guess considering what cell phones cost, that's about right. But some of these people that sell stuff for basically what it costs new. And it's like, have you fallen and bumped your head? Like, you know, I've been looking for a canoe. I find all these people trying to sell this one canoe that's $500 new at
Right.
Sports Authority, or you can order it online from Walmart.com. $500
Yeah.
new with warranties. I'm seeing these people trying to sell them for $450. I'm like, you've already scratched it to hell.
Well, you know why? Because they think they're going to negotiate the price down.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
The same thing with the pawn shop. I mean,
The bad thing is these canoes that are $500 from Best Buy, from Sports Authority and Walmart, I have found I can order it online, delivered to my house for $350. So I'm not giving you but about $150 for that canoe. But I paid $1,000. I don't care what you paid. I'm telling you what it's worth.
We got that every day in the pawn shop. People would come in there, and I used to always ask people if they wanted to sell it to me. If you're not going to come back, just sell it. That way I can turn around and sell it faster. And they use especially laptops, because I ain't buying a laptop for more.
Someone
than
selling
$100.
a ring.
Yep.
Oh yeah. God yeah.
I like the fact that people sell laptops and then they think because they paid $1,000 for it, that's what it's worth it.
Yeah.
It might look, this laptop right here 5 years ago was $1,800.
Mhm.
Now
$300.
it would still, I could sell it for $300 maybe, but it's still, to get the very same equivalent to this, is still going to be $1,100 for what I had done to this computer.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'll never be able to sell it for $1,000.
No,
I would have to find a guy that would say, "Oh crap! I realize what's in this. I'll give you $300." But an average person ain't gonna want to buy it for $300.
This one's touchscreen. This one's running an iCore. It's got an i3 in it. It's got a terabyte, and it's running 8 gig on the board.
Right.
And it's touchscreen. And this is, you got to kind of look at what kind of laptop you got and what you're going to do with your laptop.
Well, like me, I knew what I was going to do. So I got the i7. I got a good sound card in it.
Yeah.
I got 32 gigs of RAM. I mean, this is top of the line for what I'm doing.
Right.
And unless but you see these people with like these Toshibas that they probably got from Walmart for $450. And they want to sell it for $300. I'm like, have you fallen and bumped your head? It's a compact or it's a Toshiba, which are both not great computers.
A lot of times too, they don't have any real software. They'll have
the basic, the freebie.
Well, they'll have the Microsoft Office preview,
right?
Yeah,
because of the Microsoft Office 365 now, where you pay $9, $10 a month,
right?
And it's constantly updated, and you have it for the rest of your life, whatever the updates are, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Speaking of that, my wife needs to cancel hers because it's on a computer we don't even use anymore.
Oh, definitely, or transfer it over to a different computer if you have one.
I just thought about that.
Transfer it to your tablet.
Yeah, it just occurred to me.
There's and then we're going to get into that on Guns and Gadgets.
Yes,
when it comes up, we'll talk about stuff like that. Also, I got another gadget this weekend. You know me. You got to love this. I got 128 gig card. Little card for like $8.
That's awesome.
It's freaking beautiful.
And it's the small one. Or
It's got both and a freaking thumb drive.
Yeah.
The thumb drive, it's like a 2 gig or 4 gig thumb drive they just throw in there too. But then also I got this one little object that you plug it into your computer and it can read all the different sizes of the cards.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That was $2, man. $2 for that.
Well, I just think it's that's awesome. I just think it's absolutely funny when you read like this. Here's somebody selling an 18-foot fireman's roof ladder. It's an aluminum ladder.
Why?
That's like old
Beat
as
down,
snot.
Paint all over
$80. It's like, come on, dude. And he says the new one's $400.
No, the new fiberglass one.
13 drunk painters ago, it might have been worth $400.
Now a fiberglass ladder, it can get expensive.
Yeah,
for the electricians, but aluminum, give me a break.
I just died laughing. And again, when you just scroll through some of this and you see some of these prices, look right there, heavy duty bench top drill press. $100 and it's rusted.
Yeah.
Okay, works great.
I can go buy a brand new Ryobi one identical to that, or Cobalt identical to that, for $89. Brand new. That's got $100 worth of rust on it. I mean, I just shake my head at these people and TVs.
Oh God!
Watching these people sell these TVs. Now look, there's my wife last night. She goes, "Look, honey, it's an Apple iBook G4. It's for $50." And I said, "Just hand me the phone." I looked at her. I said, "That is prehistoric."
It needs a power supply.
The
Damn,
power supply
supply's
costs
$400
more.
bucks.
God. I just shake my head. It's like, what are people thinking?
You know, it's crazy that we still have that big separation between Apple-
Reality and
well, you know, Apple. If it's got the Apple or Mac name on it, brother,
people think
it's freaking expensive.
Oh yeah.
And I don't, you know, these. Do you know anybody who sells stuff on Amazon or sells stuff on eBay?
I've talked to some people, but I don't like hang out with anybody.
They're just like the folks that go for the storage rooms. You know?
Yeah.
So look at this. Band, DJ, and karaoke, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Here is a stereo mixing board for $275, right? I've got the bigger version of that upstairs that I'll give you $2.75 to take out of my garage. I'll give you $2.75 to get this damn thing out of my garage.
He's selling it for $200,
and he's got some. And I'm telling you what, those PV speakers right there are probably about 15 or 20 years old.
Yeah.
Which what's crazy is it says PV on it, right?
Mhm.
But then see that other label?
Mm-hmm.
That calls it a different company. So which company is it? Is it really PV or is it the other? That
Well,
means these are
neither.
knockoffs.
Well, you know, PV sold the design to other manufacturing companies.
I'm just saying.
So it says PV, but it's not PV.
Yep.
You know?
That PV 800 mixer,
Okay,
really?
Yeah. Okay. So you know what it is. See that mixer?
my
See those
God.
speakers? It was purchased as a DJ set.
Back in 1970.
And what it was is somebody, you know, a manufacturer put it together as the DJ
Yeah.
package and charged $1,800 for it.
Crackheads. Hey, look, I shouldn't laugh, but come on, people. You know, when you're going to these flea market things, these people are just selling it because they think that's what it's worth.
Was that
It
lady
doesn't
selling
mean-
braiding?
Yeah, she's telling you
Dude.
to come get your hair did.
Let me tell you something. Have you ever gone to the gun show? Dude.
Oh my God. I go to the gun show and I look at some of them guns and go, you know, that's what it costs new, right? Well, it is new. Really? That's been traveled across Georgia 150,000 times. It's been in 200 hands today only. It's all scratched up. I'm not going to pay you top price.
It hurts. I hate that. I do. I hate going. I love guns. I eat, drink, and sleep guns. I do. I cuddle with a 9mm. I spoon with a hunting rifle. It hurts when you go to a gun show. It does. And you see people walking around and they walk by with an Olympic Arms, you know, M4, and it's got a tag on it for $1,000.
right,
And you're
look.
like, dude, I can buy 2 for that much.
Real Jordan tennis shoes. I paid 120 and I'm asking 70.
Why?
Are we trying to say I've only walked in them twice?
No, those things are worn out.
I mean, I'm shaking my head like, come on, people. Who does this?
I'm going to take a moment break.
Hot
Ooh,
tub.
a hot
I love this. Hot tub, $2,500. They paid $4,000 for it. How many drunk people have already had sex in that? I'm not paying you $2,500 for a hot tub that's already been used. What are people thinking? It's not a car.
Crap floats.
I'm just saying. And I'm not trying to be an a-hole today. I'm only laughing at some of these deals that we're looking at on these pages. It blows my mind what people, a microwave. You know, okay, Whirlpool under the cabinet microwave, $50. That's a hell of a deal.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal for
It's a good
$50. You know, I will say that's a good deal. I wouldn't pay over that. I would
No.
never want to pay over that.
Wouldn't go $1.
Well, the problem is you don't know how long that thing's going to work. You get it home and use it for a week, it could die.
Right.
But for another another $50, put me up around that 100 some odd range. I can go get one with a warranty that if it blows up, I can take it back and get my money back. That's like these TVs. People are selling flat screen TVs. I paid $500 for it. I'm asking for it. But for $100, I can spend the money and have more peace of mind
Right.
knowing I can take it back to Best Buy. Is he singing Kumbaya in the bathroom? So anyways, that was just some of the topic. I was just laughing because when we were on commercial, I was scrolling on by. Nobody's texting in anything today. Anybody has anything they want to talk about, let us know.
Mike, what do your hands smell like right now?
Are you really playing in the camera? and you're making our poor viewers, if you're going to do that, you got to do it slower because it takes a second for the camera to focus. It's kind of like you in the morning.
Yeah. I'm not that smart. I'm okay with it.
So we got anything of importance? We're down to 20 minutes
for that thing to focus.
Yes. I've got some important things to discuss.
Okay, let's hear it.
That one is probably the most important thing that's right now going through my head is a new show starting on Just for Fun Radio this week.
Okay.
Thursday night.
All right.
Thursday.
Ladies Talk with the Doc and Crystal, correct?
Yes, she will be here to get it started.
Okay, are you going to be engineering that?
I'll be down here getting it started, maybe.
Will you have a mic?
No.
Good.
No men allowed to talk on the mic.
I'm thinking about
the closest thing to a man's going to be Zach.
I'm thinking about coming just support the show, sit in the big chair over there.
You can't even be down here. You have to be upstairs.
Am I allowed?
Not for the first one.
I'm not going to talk.
No men. Nope, they're supposed to be able to look at each other and speak freely.
She said I could come.
Us men will have to sit upstairs.
Huh? How about that? I'm not coming then. So there. No.
Why? You can't sit upstairs and commentate?
Not with you.
No.
I don't want anybody getting the misunderstanding that you and I are friends.
You're an asshole. I said it. I didn't even say ace. I just went straight for jackass.
I don't want to hang out with you. God, every morning with you.
Jeez.
But that way we could be here, and then if we do come down and stop in for a second, I don't want to put any pressure on them. I want them to be 100% free.
You know what?
Because we're scared that if guests come in, if they're looking at a man, are they gonna cower down on what they want to say? I want them to have total freedom to say. This is the whole reason I kind of created this. Me and my wife have been talking about it for several months, and when Rosie and what's her name, Whoopi, were having so many problems on The View, I started telling people, I'm like, if they didn't have the producers all up in their Kool-Aid trying to tell them what to do, and they didn't have so many big egos, it would probably be an awesome show. But because they have to answer to so much crap, that probably changed it. But I've been making this plan, and then when me and Doc started talking a little more, I got her to come hang out with us at this thing we did in Old Town, and that's when she left. I looked over at the sidekick, and I'm like, I think she may fit to do my idea. So then me and my wife came home and talked about it. But this has been something I've been trying to get off the ground for a little more than a year. Yeah,
I think it's going to be fantastic.
Show.
There's a tremendous amount of buzz about it before it gets started. Doc is extremely knowledgeable about the topics that she wants to discuss.
Right.
She's got a great plan in place. There's there's stuff behind the scenes that I'm working on for her, and we're going to try to push it out all over the world. Press releases are going out, and we're getting some good responses back. And I got to tell you, I sent invites out to my friends list, which is about 4,500 people. And I cannot, my computer, laptop, or whatever I'm on all day long just goes like this. Beep, bloop.
Oh yeah.
Of people liking the Facebook page. And I got to tell you, it's kind of weird, but this is kind of weird, but a lot of guys.
I think it's going to be perfect. I think the original reason that we talked about doing this anyways, from the beginning was it was going to be very educational because it's going to teach you the things. That's why I typed it the way I did. It's by the ladies, for the ladies, and it's about the ladies. I want it to be The View on steroids. I want it to be honest. I don't want it to be the ladies are on a stage reading a script on a teleprompter. The producers and the writers are saying, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want you to talk about.
Right.
I want them to have a night show, and it be very similar to the day show. I want it to be open, free. The daytime, like right now, we have sponsors listening. We have businesses listening. We have people in cubicles listening. So we do have to monitor how far we can jump rope on that line and some of the words we get away with. When we think about like the P word, not Pandora, not Publix, but the word.
Doc's box.
Yes. Regular radio is even allowed to say that nowadays. But I don't want to do it.
Mike, you're not doing this.
I don't want to do it because we have people in certain areas listening. I don't need people walking into to Rob's performance to pick up their car and just
yeah.
happen to catch only 3 seconds and go, did he just drop the P word?
Yeah.
No, I don't need that. I want everybody listening. But when it comes to the night show, it's going to allow the night show to go a little further and discuss a little things, because 3 men sitting in the room talking about sex, come on. People are going to be thinking we're trying to be dirty. Now you have a bunch of ladies talking about certain things, then nobody looks at it the same way.
Well, yeah, I mean, and she's got some great topics lined up,
Yep.
which is cool, because I think what we should do is on the morning show there is I've got a list of her scheduled guests and stuff like that, and then we should talk about it during the week and help bounce it up, especially the guests that are coming in, because she's very well known, and she has a large following from her other program. And then, of course, she's probably one of the most knowledgeable women I know right now.
No, my mother is.
Yeah, your mom got 2 PhDs.
Let me tell you,
I enjoy.
she's bought some post-hole diggers before.
I enjoy talking with the doc about stuff, and the thing about it is she has a way of dumbing it down for me. You know, I'm sure she could just blow me away with a whole bunch of big words and
one of our listeners just said, FYI, I really hate the P word, and the C word is even worse. And I agree to that. But you know the good thing about, we are making you use your brain today, aren't we, sir? The good thing is this is a female who's sending this message.
Yeah, absolutely.
The great thing about what the show is that I've kind of developed here is I want these ladies to speak freely and say, this is what I don't like. And I want them to be able to talk to other ladies. And me and the doc had an argument over the name of the show, because being a doc and her PhDs and the way I want to correctly spell stuff, my thing is I'm looking at this as I want it to be LADYS, because I wanted it to be, it's ladies talk. It's kind of like when your parents told you stay out of the kitchen, that's grown folks talk. You know, I wanted this, instead of it sounding like LADIES, ladies, there's a room full of ladies talking. I wanted it to be more like slang, like it's ladies talk. This is the stuff you needed to hear. Grown men need to hear this, because this is ladies talk. Yeah. And that's where I was going with it. But then I got this woman with a PhD going, Scotty, that's just not spelled correctly. I'm thinking, you know what? It's 2015 and it's okay. But I got outvoted because my wife's texting right now. No, it's LADIES. No, it's not a group of ladies sitting in there. It's the stuff your daddy told you. Don't go up in the kitchen because it's ladies talk.
That's right. Don't look in a woman's purse.
Yes, that's where I was going with it.
I think it's going to be great because all these guys are definitely, they're going to be listening, but
they're all going to be eavesdropping. They're not going to admit it.
Yeah.
But you know why? We're at 9:46. I'm going to say it.
Do it.
It's because you need to know when the lady talks about the G, you need to know where that spot is. When the ladies tell you that they don't like their hair yanked, they need to tell you when and where and why. Shut up. When they tell you they don't want roses on certain days, you need to know why. Because me and my wife had a disagreement.
No way.
My wife has told me I don't like flowers. And I'm like, so I don't buy her flowers.
No.
So then you know what she tells me? Our anniversary's coming.
Why don't you ever get me flowers?
Why don't you get me flowers? And I was like riding down the road. All I heard was brakes. I went, excuse me, you told me not to buy flowers. That's not what I said. This is why y'all need to listen to ladies talk, y'all, because it's ladies talking. You need to listen. And I looked at her as we're going down Honey Creek. I said, woman, you told me not to buy you flowers. She said, no, I told you not to buy me flowers on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You told me not to buy you flowers. No. She said, no, they cost too much on Valentine's Day. And I didn't want you spending $80 for a dozen of roses. You can get me on any other day for $14. So you want me to buy you flowers?
No.
Yes, every day but Valentine's Day. I'm like, why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say that, woman? You told me you don't like flowers. So in a guy's mind, she don't like flowers.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm not.
This is why everybody needs to listen to Ladies Talk.
Some women actually don't. Want
Some
flowers
actually don't like flowers.
because
I know.
they die.
'Cause
and
they
it's
die.
Apparently,
I'm-
a symbolism thing.
Yep. That's what I'm telling you.
But then some ladies will take the flowers that do die and like decorate or
Yes.
Yeah.
So my wife sends, it doesn't take a PhD to know that. Talking about the spelling of the grammar.
Yeah.
Listen here.
You're
You
toast.
biatches keep picking on me. I'm dyslexic and I have a learning disability. And I don't appreciate you dogging me out like that.
That's right.
You shouldn't be making fun of me like that. That's not right. Sickos.
Yeah, Twistos.
Can't believe y'all would do me like that.
I
I'm so
know.
lucky
It's
the
not
battery's not working.
Isn't that
Yeah, the
terrible?
battery's done.
That is horrible. That's a bad thing.
So we're gonna have dyslexic radio one night.
Dyslexic radio.
Well, we're not going to be here. Get it?
I'll be wanting to go hang about with without a bow, but
It's Redeo.
whatever.
You know what? I'm seeing a lot of is these haunted houses for Halloween right there. That month, and I
Yes.
know I'm saying it's October, but there's some of these like real specific haunted houses that you have to make reservations for, and they're like 3 to 4 hours, and people freak out, and you have to have a safe word and all that other stuff. So they're starting to churn up right now because they're looking for the actors, and
Yes,
they're
to
starting
do
to put
that.
the houses together.
Right.
This is a big deal now, and one of them has already been shut down.
Already.
Yeah.
It hasn't
Hey,
even.
without going too far, I just had a message pop through right when
Sure.
you start talking about it. It says, FYI, I have dead roses all over my house. I cannot throw them away.
Aw, well, she's sentimental.
You save that for Ladies Talk.
Yeah, she's sentimental. That's
No,
good
I'm not
thing.
saying you save it for Ladies Talk, but I'm saying that's the kind of stuff that'll be talked about at Ladies Talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See,
Here we go.
here we go. You better behave. Hopefully it's Doc.
Just for fun radio.
What are you wearing?
Hey, sexy.
That's not a one.
What up, Doc? This is not the Doc we thought about. Where's my safe word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want you to just something to think about.
No.
You know, I love your wife. She's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Pretty cool.
If you think
She's
about it,
amazing.
she does not want you to spend that much money. What, $80 for the roses on Valentine's Day? Don't you think it's going to cost more than $14 the other 364 days out of the year?
Okay, man, you completely lost me, dude.
Basically, you waste more money spending $14 every other day.
Yeah, she says she'd
Rather
rather
than that one
buy her
special day.
flowers every day of the year except for Valentine's Day. At $14 a day,
That's a lot
it
of money.
costs more.
You do know he's that kind of guy that just got to
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
He's a half vamp.
I'm the same way.
He just instead of biting me and trying to suck my joy juice, he tries to kiss my ears.
Oh my God.
we
Hey,
don't need to
Scott,
know
tell
about
tell
what
him
y'all
about
did.
that night.
I knew there was some.
Let's
He's
get
that
it
guy,
on.
he's that guy that when I'm at an event and I go, the first person to get up and show me a tube of chapstick, I'll give you this free car wash.
He pulled up his pants.
No, I said the first person to bring me a $50. He comes up and rips the dollar in half.
That's fine.
I'm like, did you really just do that?
Yes,
Yep.
I did. And I was the first person there with a $50. What you say? You didn't specify.
Oh, I know, because you have to do that, you know.
You know that's against the law, right?
It was funny, though.
God, I'm getting lit
I
up with
think
text
that's-
messages, by the
It's
way.
against the
I
law.
thought that was
My
the
wife
first
wants to
time I
be
ever got-
clear, Jeff. She didn't say every day. Fool.
Yeah.
She typed fool.
Full.
She's probably insinuating me more than Jeff, but Jeff's going to answer to fool just as much.
Foo.
Yeah, it suits me better.
Well, yeah, now that you said that.
Foo.
Fool.
Foo.
We have,
Have
a
a great day.
message on the
Keep laughing,
Facebook.
guys.
All right, see you later.
See you, dude.
And Tyler. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Yeah. See you guys. And Tyler, you see where that goes. Now listen,
Yep.
here's this Clark Howard thing that I was
Shut up.
sharing, saying that Project FI, Google's new $20 a month sales service with Clark Howard. But people are chiming in where I shared it, and they're mentioning all these downsides to what they're saying. So let's play it and let's see what Clark Howard has to say about this.
Clark, he's always big on the cell phone.
Yeah, but people are saying that it tells you that you have to buy the phone at full price, that it doesn't flash over your phone number. It doesn't tell you which towers are going to use, which we'll figure that out in a minute. It doesn't tell you what roaming charges are, what internet services are going to be. I mean, she says there's so many questions that she has that it didn't answer. So let's just listen to it and see what exactly it's saying. Of course, I'm trying to open it from my phone. So let's see if there's actually a video here.
You're gonna have to go to clarkhoward.com.
Oh, this is all you got to read it. So I had the
Yeah.
phone plugged in, hoping we were going to be able to listen to it.
Yeah, you got to go to clarkhoward.com. Look, Clark is big on that stuff, man. He really is. And you know what? The difference between, let's say, $45 and $40, that's a big freaking deal to Clark.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I grew up with Clark. All right. So, and he says, okay, well, that $5 a month and you multiply it by 12, and that's $60. And over 10 years, that's $600 that you've sold. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I guess I don't worship money. I'll never be a wealthy man, but I'm not going to go to those lengths, you know?
Yeah.
There's not a video. So,
I-
like you said, I'll probably have to go to his site. to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was wanting to hear it.
I mean, Clark's a cool dude. He's got he's written 10 books now. I mean, do you know what the royalties on that are? I mean, they're good books too.
You know what's so funny is for the guy that tries to save a penny, he's making millions.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that kind of cool?
You know, no paid. He doesn't do. God, Doug is right on the tip of my hand. He doesn't say, "Hey, drink this soda." He doesn't do that kind of stuff. He doesn't for anything because he doesn't want his his interpretation of how to save money on a particular item over other particular item. He doesn't want it to be skewed, so he does not accept any money for that type of thing. He does not sponsor anything.
All right, so let's cover this. I got a guy named Derek that said he met us at the Bag Off. I'm trying to see if he's listening.
Is he listening?
The reason is we have found out Doc. She kept saying she was having problems with her AT&T Droid, so we've been trying to for years, at least the last year and a half, rather 2 years. We've been trying to figure out why some of these new droids don't play the show. So what we're hearing is you have to completely remove the app. You have to either be connected to Wi-Fi with some great signal, or go by your phone provider and install it there. Something about the droid, if it has a weak signal, when you're installing the app, that it's not completely installing it.
Isn't it?
Isn't this
crazy?
stupid? This is stupid.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna mess
Team
with it.
Apple.
you gotta destroy the app, remove it from your phone, get somewhere where you can really install it good, and then apparently it works. She said she removed all the stuff, reinstalled it, standing in AT&T, and now all of a sudden it works. I'm
Yeah.
like, how is that making sense? But in some weird way, it does. I don't know.
Yep.
I do not know at this time.
Yes, I have no idea.
I'm gonna go swimming today.
Where in the halo did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I kept talking about I was going to buy. I mean, we're down to 4 minutes. Might as well talk about this. I was going to buy a canoe.
Yeah.
As I'm sitting there this morning, I'm scrolling on through, my Craigslist.
Right.
Another lady with the flesh-eating disease comes on
I told you
from a lake.
I told you.
And then I'm scrolling on down Facebook,
I told you.
and I sent something. Let me look and see if it's on my page. I think I might have shared it. But there's some kid that's getting eat up. Him and somebody else is getting, nope, I can't find it. Having problems with they were swimming in Lake Altoona,
Mm-hmm.
swimming in the lake, and now because of some small cut,
Mm-hmm.
this husband, and I think it was the husband and the kid are suffering now. So it's just like, damn, dude.
Does not matter. Does not.
So I mean, like in my mind, don't know that I'm getting back in the Yellow River. I mean, it was a great idea for a minute.
Yeah.
I just don't know that. I don't know that I want to take that gamble. I cut my finger the other day while I was in the water, and that's what everybody was like, oh, you better be careful. I went straight to the car, hand sanitized it, burned the halo out of it. It stayed infected for about a week, though. Mike, comment?
I was about to. Well, you know how I feel about the flesh-eating disease. I'm telling you, it's not worth me jumping in a lake or anything else like that.
It just sucks because there's no explanation for it.
I know there is an explanation. It's called Satan. Karina, So, cheers.
Auf Wiedersehen.
All that for that.
Well, she's leaving. That's Karina from Heidelberg, Germany.
No, I
Talking
was just
with-
laughing. We're talking about the flesh-eating disease, and you start.
Well,
saying hey
because
to somebody.
I don't want to be the guy who's saying don't go in lakes. I make my own personal decisions. Let me tell you something, listeners. I'm going to be honest with you. If you follow my relationship advice, you're not that bright. If you follow my financial advice, you're not that bright. If you gamble on the same stuff that I gamble on, you're an idiot. If you take whatever I'm betting on and bet against me, you'll be a wealthy person. And then when I say stuff like, I'm not going to go jump in that lake because I'm afraid of the flesh eating disease, I hope everybody understands that Military Mike is a character. I am an online celebrity making a joke. It has nothing to do with going, I don't swim in lakes.
Well, the problem is this. Would you juggle with a chainsaw or
No.
two
No.
or three?
No,
Without training?
no, I wouldn't start the training.
I still wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play Russian roulette either.
No.
But the problem is because they can't explain the flesh-eating disease, there's no explanation to it. Because there is no explanation, that means we can't create an answer. And since we can't create an answer, I just don't know. I don't know if I want to. I know when I went swimming, I put my pontoon boat in at Norris Lake. I lived there. A couple years after I lived there, there was a problem where they built a new neighborhood. Something happened. Toxic doo-doo got shoved into our lake. Three-eyed fish were swimming around for like 7 years. I lived in the neighborhood for 14 years. So there towards the 06, 07, I thought, okay, it's been 8 years. I'm willing to like put the boat in and go ski and get pulled on a tube. I did that and got a severe ear infection. And another person that was with us got a severe ear infection. And there was no explanation for it. But the EPA said that, that the toxic readings were below the
Acceptable
the
levels.
acceptable levels, the word.
Damn.
The problem is,
What's the acceptable level?
that was my problem. If 1 out of 3 people were getting something, or 2 out of 5 are getting something, So
Yeah.
that's my problem now. Is I'm worried since I keep seeing all this crap.
I just, I don't know. I don't go in the ocean that much. I mean, I'll go to, my waist or something like that. Look, how many times have y'all seen? You showed a video today about a damn alligator chasing somebody. And they didn't even know, and that alligator was freaking 12, 15 feet.
I've had a shark literally 2 feet in front of me.
I don't know. I don't dig it. I just don't dig it. And you know what? I love sitting on the beach, and I love watching the girls walk by. I love being up in my little condo with all the windows open, the air conditioner blasting, and listening to the waves, and drinking a nice cold, silly, girly drink. I love all that stuff. Bikinis are. I wish my middle name was Bikini. Stuff like that. But I just don't want people to stop doing the fun things. Look, that one young lady where this started really was she was doing on a homemade zip line.
Yep.
And she cut her hand. Look, things are going to happen, but I'm not. I'm at that age now where I don't really push it.
Yeah.
I don't heal quite as fast as I used to.
Well, the thing too
Yeah.
with the zip line, it happened like up in the mountains of North Georgia. It had nothing to do with the water.
yeah.
So that's the question: is where's it coming from
It's
and
bacteria.
why? That's the problem. It's
Yeah.
bacteria. Nobody can answer where it's coming from. How you're
It
catching
obviously
it.
lives. It lives in our region. It has to be something with
I-
our foliage or something.
If you're getting it in Lake Altoona, or you're getting it on the beaches now, or you're getting it on a zip line, or what the hell? I'm buying a bubble.
well,
Just gonna.
I'm staying in my bubble. Just
You're gonna
staying
get-
in my bubble.
You have like a little hole for a mic.
It'll be the bubble mic.
what are you talking about? Me or
SpongeBob's going to be in there with me.
You talking about the microphone or me?
Bubble mic.
Bubble, I did.
Not
grow up-
bubble butt, Mike.
I grew up in a bubble. I'm cool with it.
But
I'm
you know,
downtown.
it's just questions. It's just questions. Everybody.
Here's the thing: is okay, and I'm thoroughly confused on stuff like this. Rough idea: how much money has the world spent on cancer research?
A lot.
You know, we still don't have a cure for it. We're still zapping people with freaking radiation.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know, it works sometimes. It doesn't work sometimes.
That's right.
It just abuses the body, though. I'm confused. I'm confused, man.
Right.
You spend all this money, all this, the most brilliant people in the world, and we can't solve it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not meant to be solved.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
You know, the guy used to say it all the time. You know, people that live in the desert, you know, you don't send them food, send them U-Hauls. Look at the the refugee camps and stuff like that, where there's 1 million people. Seriously, we can't stop world hunger.
Here's the thing that gets me. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and say
it's after 10.
If I know we got to cut out in a second, but if all these people have survived millions and millions of years, how all of a sudden are they hungry? How can they not feed themselves? Have they become so dependent and domesticated that they can't figure out, go strangle a dog, kill a kangaroo, eat a koala bear? I mean, have they just I don't get it.
No.
I'm just simply saying, if I'm starting to starve and y'all's dogs around the neighborhood goes missing, you need to come ask me where your dogs are.
I wouldn't even ask.
If it sounds like some wind chimes in my backyard, it's your dog's collar and the little rabies shot is swinging in the wind. Because I'm not going to starve.
You freaking jumped over the line.
I'm not going to starve,
You jumped over the line. Don't be making a
when
wind
it sounds
chime
like some wind
out of
chimes.
my dog's rib cage.
It sounds like some wind chimes are in Scotty's backyard and a bunch of dogs are gone missing. You might want to say, well, I've noticed the DJ hadn't had any electricity on in a couple of weeks. I know something ain't right.
I'm here to tell you right now, if I come over here and there's a dream catcher made out of my dog's rib cage, somebody gonna get a whooping.
I'm just saying, I've never understood, like, all these countries that have survived for thousands upon thousands of years, and now everybody's starving. Now, it's something's got to be figured out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think a lot of it is
population.
No.
Could be a lot of it.
No, and this is crazy. I know, and I have, believe it or not, given a lot of thought and actually talked on the subject. Is that instead of bringing a level of people up, we're taking the people that are up here and making them knocking
them down.
So, what's the end game here? What is the best possible result? All of us being down there?
I don't know, man.
So I think it's a good idea that we use programs like this to make people laugh and to have fun and start their day. We don't mix it up too bad with all the political stuff. Every once in a while, it's
the hard news you can get by watching Channel 2. You want to hear a bunch of depressing crap? Go watch the news. I don't want to be that.
We talk about relatively topics that are right there. Like, did you guys see the drug cartel guy that has escaped
again?
Yes,
did you see
in a mile tunnel,
mile and a half?
How did nobody notice it?
It had 2 snack bars. It had pizza delivery.
Halfway through, there's a dude going, bottled water?
There's a Starbucks inside.
And when he came out the end, they had little Mexican flags for him. And what the hell?
In the middle, he's like at the food court. Do you want Wendy's or Chick-fil-A?
Don't eat from chitty beef.
I'm blown away. Like, if this was supposed to be Mexico's best prison, how did no one realize a mile away somebody was digging a tunnel? Like, nobody checks that. If you're a prison, I don't know the population around the prison, but I'm envisioning it's Mexico. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's not a whole lot around this prison, and how nobody noticed somebody out there digging.
Couple $100, they'll just turn their eye.
You do know the thing about a tunnel is you have to take the dirt out of the hole. You can't dig 1 foot forward and throw 1 foot of dirt behind you. It doesn't work that way. You have to take this dirt out. Did no one notice a mound of dirt getting put somewhere? Like, I went down 78 the first time going to Athens, down 78 in a long time. I come around a curve over the top of these trees. I see a big dirt hill, and I'm like pointing over at Toby like, what the hell is that? We come around a curve. I'm noticing dust all over the roads, all in the trees, and it says C&D landfill. I was like, oh, Well, I haven't been over here for 3 years. I can understand now a dirt hill. It's a landfill. Same principle, though, as the prison. The dirt had to go somewhere, y'all. Good God.
Yeah, I'm baffled.
And the hole was only like 4 foot by 4 foot square. So that means they were transporting the dirt with what? A 4-gallon bucket, a 1-gallon bucket? Who was crawling a mile back to throw the dirt out of the hole?
I think of Hogan's Heroes, man.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's just crazy. I see nothing.
That's right, man. That is crazy.
Oh,
How
man.
did nobody know? That's right. They all knew.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad thing.
And here's the thing: he's a cartel leader. He's in the prison. Apparently, he must still be running the cartel.
Oh yeah,
because somebody dug his ass out.
Yeah,
because he didn't dig it from the inside
with a spoon,
Jesus.
and a plastic spoon.
Was Clint Eastwood there? Was this straight? Was this escape from Alcatraz? I mean, come on.
He had a plastic spoon. He was putting the dirt in his pocket.
Escape from Jalapeno Island. This was called an jalapeno papa.
Cartel leader on a stick.
So look, I joke and say, don't make me, I got Mike Tyson. So now it's going to be like, he Clint Eastwood. What did that mean? Every which way but loose? No, Alcatraz, fool.
Man, I'm confused.
So anyways,
when I was
get out of here.
When I was a younger man, if you told me you couldn't, that was something I concentrated constantly on, making sure I could. And if I was a younger man, I'm not, so I'm talking to the younger generation. Guys, y'all need to get off your damn video games, and y'all better start taking care of this country because it's in a major divide right now. And if you guys don't settle it, you're going to have a real tough time living.
I hate that it seems like we're being
bullied. I think we're being bullied.
I think it's almost like we're puppets.
Yeah, I think we're being bullied.
And we're being led into a war that we're not even aware of. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody, have a good day.
Y'all have a magnificent Monday.
We'll turn the video off as well. Thanks for tuning in to our Manic Monday. It's a crazy Monday. It always is. We'll see you guys later. There's the Vulcan peace symbol, and he's going to yell Shaka Khan. So.
Shaka Khan! Shaka Khan!
Isn't that Hang Loose?
I don't know. Hang something.
That's Hang Loose.
That's Hang Loose?
Right.
I can't remember.
I don't like when you talk to me like California.
Right. We'll see y'all later, everybody. It's just for fun and awarded.
Dash Vadanya.
Mahalo.
Yeah, whatever they said.
Aliak Salim.
What'd you say? Wahala?
I said mahalo.
Mahalo. And I'm like, Wahala. Wahala. You know what they say in China? Chow mein.
God.
See y'all later.
I wonder if they're hungry an hour after they eat. Oldest joke.
Later, y'all.